What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Opinions with Twan, episode 15. We only got 5 more left, Mike.
Damn.
15. That shit went fast, didn't it?
It did go fast this year.
It went very, very, very fast. Go ahead. You should get it.
Yeah, it went super fast this year.
It did. It did. So we have a special guest in the building. Let me see that quick. We have someone that has been on here before. What has been? What do you remember what episode you was on?
No, don't do that to me. That's not fair.
I would say it's before the first 10. You were on.
Absolutely.
You were one of
That she was.
one of the original. I feel like 5, 6 people.
So I'm a veteran.
Yeah.
That you are.
Mhm.
And you've been tuned in for a minute too.
Yeah.
She's been doing her thing. We wanna welcome.
You know, I got my shirt on.
Oh look.
Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them who you is.
Grace and peace down. What up, though, y'all? It's your girl, Queen Fierce.
Okay. Last time we had her here, it was on a real churchy feeling, remember? Because it was these 2021 Christians. That was the episode.
Yeah, we kept it church.
Yeah. We turned it up though this time.
They had to ban me. In the last episode, I wasn't allowed to speak. I was on a shot collar.
He was real quiet too, wasn't he?
He was.
We couldn't even do that Mike After Dark. I don't think that episode.
We might not have.
Nah,
I think we did. I think we might have just done
something
on,
real
on like dating on Bumble or something like that.
Yeah, I think you were clean. You did a clean one.
Yeah, I did.
I was like,
I did that. Did that just for you.
Thank you.
Well, let's get
you
dirty.
You gotta be too good.
I was going to say, let's get dirty, y'all.
I'm not gonna be good this week.
No, definitely not. We getting dirty today. But we got a great show ahead of us, y'all. We got some real lit topics. We will not be discussing who we not talking about this.
What's the sweetest day?
Nah, we ain't talking about the Lions.
Oh yeah, we're not talking about that.
We're not talking about
them. Well, they didn't
them.
play today.
But still, we're not gonna talk
Definitely
about them at all. No more. We're taking them off our roster.
Yep.
But we do have some stuff, some touchy topics. It's gonna be a great show. But I want to start off with that first topic. I'm sorry, Ryan isn't here today. Of course, Mike is on here with me, but Ryan isn't here. She's getting back from Cali, right?
I think she
just made it back.
Did she just make it back?
She just made it back.
Because I feel like she went near the end of.
She went, I think Friday, and then she just made it back today.
Oh, damn, it
like
a 2-day trip.
Yeah.
Damn, that's quick.
Yeah.
That's all you need, though.
True.
Yeah, I guess it's
a little 2 days, little deep, and
come back.
Yeah.
So but it was. She will be back on here next week, y'all. But Queen Fierce, she gonna take her place for the day and show us some love.
I'm here, y'all.
But first off, happy Sweeties Day to all the fellas. Pause. But what I want to talk about though is I want to ask Queen Fierce. I want to ask Mike too at the same time. What happened to Sweeties Days this year?
I don't know, but I feel like it just didn't exist.
They dropped the ball, didn't they?
Yeah.
The looks on your guys' faces. For those of you guys that are listening and not watching, y'all gotta go watch the recording.
Y'all dropped the ball. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all dropped the ball.
I want to hurt somebody's feelings tonight. What ball?
Yeah.
So what is Sweeties Day to you?
The Sweetest Day ball is in whatever court it needs to be in at the time. Like if there's no game happening, why is there ball?
So what about Valentine's Day?
If there's no game happening,
yeah,
I'm very come on now.
So
I'm not too double standard when it comes to
and that's what I like about you.
No, we're not about to just up jump and create. You gotta take me out to dinner.
Yeah.
And if it's rocky, it's like, well, let's smooth that out before we talk about something.
I agree.
I do too.
I didn't even the holiday.
It's not too late. Here, come on.
No, I mean,
Happy Sweetest Day, Mike.
Happy Sweetest
Cheers,
Day,
thank you. I appreciate it.
I love you. Oh yeah, I gotta drink something.
Well, I mean, a girl that I talked to, she didn't feel good. Otherwise, we probably would have done something. But she was like, I really dropped the ball. So she ended up sending me, some nice sexy pictures, and so to make up for it. But I mean, it was on Sweetest Day, so I mean, it was the same thing. But she's been sick. She has felt it. So
I was gonna say, did she conveniently not feel well, or
no? She's been sick for like a week. I don't know if she got COVID or what, but
Conveniently.
right, I'm gonna let her. I'll let her off the hook.
No.
You know I had to say.
No, because she literally just took me to a Michigan game and a hockey game. And
So
stuff
let's
the week
pretend
before.
that was sweet as that.
So yeah, and that's
I'm
what
just playing.
No, but that's what I said. I was like, you just took
Oh,
me out. We didn't have to do anything for it today. It's no big deal.
So are y'all? Do you feel away when nothing happens and sweet as that passes?
I mean, you as long.
Hell, fuck yeah.
Just, if you tell me
Y'all.
if you tell me Happy Sweetest Day, that's all.
Okay, happy sweet as that.
That's it.
And that's the thing too. That's the thing for me too.
He said,
But I seen so many people, and even like on like Facebook and all Instagram and all that, dudes was pissed. Like, y'all bitches better sleep all day during Christmas.
Do anything to lead up to this, because I think one thing that men forget, and women forget this as well.
Okay.
Because you know, like I said, women forget this as well, but more oftentimes it's men that
Okay.
forget this. You can't spring a celebration on a woman. You can't spring intimacy on a woman. You
True.
can't spring anything on a woman. There has to be something leading up to it. Like, you can't just be ghosted up until
Now these
October.
are people that's in relationships.
No, I feel you. Now, like I said, there's exceptions, but you can't. Ain't no way it's just all good on Sweetest Day. You wanted to just celebrate, and we ain't been talking. You walk around.
Oh yeah, no. Sweetie's Day is not sad dude day. It's not sad chick day. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? Sweetie's Day is for somebody either that you're dating, that you're sweet on, guy. You know what I'm saying? We got to put that in the air. Yeah. Guy, it's got to be a guy, because Sweetie's Day is for the fellas. You know what I'm saying? And
who started saying it?
Because
now, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, when did that come about?
I feel like maybe because Valentine's Day is
always for the women.
More of a women's holiday.
Who said that?
But it's not. I know it's not.
You know what I mean?
Because I've dated girls that do things for me on Valentine's Day.
I want to do something for my man. I don't have a man at the moment. Right. Relax, y'all. Okay, I don't have a man at the moment, because my DMs
they're gonna be like, I'm your man.
Yeah. No, I'm telling y'all, it's ridiculous. I want to do all of those things for him every opportunity I get.
Yeah.
So I'm not just waiting for Sweetest Day or a gender like amplified holiday. Yeah. I'm gonna make up some.
And that's all hands down. That's what it's supposed to be about. You know what I'm saying? I just did a post where it's like a relationship isn't 50-50, it's 100-100. Yeah. So my thing is, both of y'all look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't do that like you do, like whenever, at least understand that Valentine's Day is for the woman. If we break it down, Sweetie's Day became, I think, for the men maybe about 5 years ago, because that was a holiday that women took over too.
And then nobody even knows.
Steak, and it can be. I thought that was Father's Day, but shit, we got to grill a steak, so it's like.
But see, even that's different now.
I see,
different.
Yeah, and I just think anybody, if you have a significant other in your life, the least you can do is say Happy Sweetie's Day.
Yeah, I mean, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
the acknowledgement goes a lot farther than we think.
And I think a lot of men waited to see. We don't, because I know people that didn't say nothing, no dudes that didn't say nothing. And women think that men don't sit back and wait too and be like, let me see what they gonna say.
Oh no, that's all y'all do.
Yeah.
Is sit back and wait.
Yeah. We won't even bitch or vent about it. We just like, okay, let's see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Don't worry. My side bitch got me.
Yeah.
You want a bag. I got your bag.
But I even seen, you know what's crazy? I've seen women post their sons like my sweetie.
But no, real talk, and because I'm not in a relationship, and my teenager, her birthday's tomorrow, she's my sweetest day kid.
Now I get that, but these are people in relationships, and you ain't say sweetest day to your dude, but to your son.
And they may be the only ones in the house that do that. Yeah. Because let's be real. You know, everybody don't always do that. Like, my daughter's not getting. It's her birthday. She's not getting all the things and all the stuff, the hoopla that I wanted to.
Her birthday was yesterday?
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, because I was gonna say my dad's birthday was yesterday, which was Sweetest Day.
Aw.
So it was yesterday,
you tell him
right?
happy? Oh, you wouldn't tell him.
No, I didn't tell him that.
So do y'all tell him like your homeboy? Like, y'all don't bring it up?
No.
Dudes usually don't say Happy Sweetest Day to each other.
We won't even tell each other unless like somebody did something like outstanding.
Or we'll say. It's your day, brother.
Yeah.
We ain't no sit there and say Happy Sweetie's Day. We'll be like, it's your day, brother.
Yeah.
And just leave it at that.
Did your girl get you or something like that?
That's the acknowledgement.
Yeah.
I think it's still cute.
It is.
I'll take it.
Well, fellas, know it's your day. Regardless, and women and fellas, start doing for your significant other all the time. You know what I'm saying? But ladies, you got to start coming out.
And so all the fellas that did hear it, this is from Queen Fierce herself. Listen, I'm the sweetest thing.
That's all most of us been waiting on. Is just that happy sweeties day.
And there you
just
go.
the acknowledgement. That's it.
That's it. All that matters.
I feel like the girls that did wish me that, if I wanted something or really wanted to go out and do something, they would have done something for me.
Yeah.
Or and probably still will. So it ain't no big deal.
And that's another thing too. I see that men act like they don't care, and so on the receiving end, we're like, oh, we don't care. So
nah, we
like,
just
y'all.
We digging graves and throwing that shit in there.
I was about to say, y'all just be ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because believe it or not, like men bottle shit up to the point where it's like
you're making my point.
They don't forget.
You're making my point. And why not just be like, hey, you know, I would really like to enjoy Sweetest Day. I don't think I've ever been, you know, acknowledged for real. I've never been gifted for real on Sweetest Day.
That's easier said than done. You know that, right?
Oh, it is, but that's we go with the big C word.
You gotta right. You gotta have communication between you and your partner. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, or if your partner not trying to hear you, then that's a huge problem.
That part.
And or you want to argue.
I don't guess about nothing.
Yeah, talk to me. I'm not no fucking mind reader. Tell me. Yeah, but see, you know where I go with it. I have people where I'll say like, no, like, what's on your mind, and they'll be like, nothing. I'm good.
Oh, ask me when something. I'm like, you ready?
True, because I want to hear. But
like,
then when I ask you, you used to keep saying nothing. Then I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't talking about it later. Don't bring it up later.
But then later, you don't ever want to talk about nothing.
Because I don't.
It all comes back to you.
Because the environment wasn't for you.
But if I'm asking you what's wrong, it's because I care. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, start talking. People got to start talking.
Yeah.
You know the worst thing? You know what it remind me of? You know, like in the movies where you see somebody did something wrong, like they either cheated or something, and then they get caught, and then the guy is like, it's not like that. Let me explain. But the motherfucker don't explain. Like, bro, just say what it was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you just don't understand. No.
You're wasting your words.
Just exactly.
Hurrying up and just
listen. Bitch came over here and jumped on me. I ain't do nothing. that should have been the first thing that as soon as you come through the door.
As soon as you thought you heard,
I ain't do shit.
Should have been like, let me.
Yep. And so many people drag shit along, and it's like you can just talk. Just talk to a person and tell them, like, listen.
I swear, because 9 times out of 10, I'm not even about to be mad. I don't even have no mad energy.
That's a good thing.
I would rather.
It's something that red one.
Oh, I was just curious if there was.
You know, we killed that.
What you mean left in it? What was in the first place?
Oh yeah, that was the first.
That's a dope little liqueur.
It's so cute.
It is. It's better than the Malibu pineapple that I got there.
You know what I just found out though?
Weaker.
People was actually flipping it upside down. So you take the top off, flip it upside down, and the bottle actually sits standing up on the top of that. I seen a girl on her podcast. Well, not her podcast, her stories with it like that.
They were mainly for decoration.
Thank you, guys.
That's all. That's really it.
I mean, yeah, we drank the stuff in them, but they look good.
Yeah.
She got waves like crazy.
I know. Me, I got 2 people on there watching me.
Hey.
Hey, y'all, what's the deal? Thanks for joining.
All right, let's go on to this next topic. I have a audio that I just sent, and I want to know, you know what I'm saying, what you guys think. Everybody that's online, everybody that's on Queen Fierce page. I want to see what y'all think about this story. First of all, you know what? Let's talk about this for a hot second because we're gonna go sad for a minute. The 17-year-old that was shot in the head on 94. You really can't say too much about that. You know what I'm saying? It's super, super sad. And I'm just going to read it, a little bit of it. It was on I-94. A 17-year-old girl was found dead with multiple gunshot wounds on I-94 freeway on Friday. Family has identified her as, let me see, Taya Land. Her body was found dumped on eastbound I-94 near 8 Mile. Police say that the victim was fatally shot in the back of the head. So troopers are currently attempting to determine if this was the place, the actual scene of the crime, if her death happened or it was somewhere else. This is sad. I don't know. And when I sent it to people, I'm like, at 17, what could you have done?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's nothing you can have done. So when I say what could you have done, I'm not, no, bro. It's nothing she could have done for you to actually want to do somebody like this at 17. You know what I'm saying? Or any female. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just can't see it.
I feel like whatever that was that happened, the body was just tossed out there.
Yeah.
I don't think that she actually got shot there. But that's terrible. Yeah, I couldn't. Because you would, if you got shot there, there would be enough evidence to show that this is where it happened. Yeah. And that's crazy. It's absolutely unbelievable.
I couldn't imagine being, and I'm definitely holding her family in my prayers because I can't imagine getting that. Like being a mom of 3, I cannot.
17, and I tell my daughter all the time, like, it is not a nice world out here no more. You gotta wake up because 17. That's
and don't nobody care
at all.
That's just somebody's daughter and somebody.
No, they don't.
They don't care.
There's tons of these dudes out here nowadays that don't care about nothing. I feel like if they're not getting what they want out of you, you don't mean anything to them. Yep. That's it. There is no like putting time and effort into somebody anymore. If they don't get what they want
right away,
that's it. Yeah, that's it.
So on that note, may you rest in heaven, young queen. For anyone with any information, they are asked to speak up and call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP, or you can call MSP at 248-584-5740. May she rest in heaven. That's a tragic story, you know what I'm saying? And may peace be with her, her mom, her parents, grandmother, whoever was raising her. Man, that shit is sad. Let's see, we'll talk about. Oh, you know what? Stars Initiative. Let's talk on another a good positive note. Stars Initiative nonprofit. Did I send that to? I sent her to you, right? I think I sent. Yes, I think I did.
But it was months ago,
Oh yeah, it was months ago. So Stars Initiative nonprofit organization is having a masquerade themed fundraiser on October 23rd, Sunday, October 23rd, from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. You gonna be able to make that?
Are we?
So we didn't get a booth, but I'm still going.
If my hockey game that week is in the morning, because I had one today at 11, but normally it's at like 4:30 or 5. I don't know if I'll be able to make it, or maybe I'll come out there before.
Let me know, because I won't. What I'll do is I'm gonna actually probably just do some interview people here and there, but
I'd like.
We didn't get a table.
I'd like to make it. I may even just skip hockey that week. So.
But we will be there if you have the opportunity, Queen. That I'll send you the link. Definitely check them out. So because this is a domestic violence nonprofit. See, I did send it to you.
You sent me her. I didn't get this information about the fundraiser.
Okay.
But I have a new position with the city in philanthropy with a huge domestic violence project that we're doing. So I'm gonna need her now.
Gotcha.
Like I was like, I got you. I don't know when yet.
Yeah.
This is a huge 5-year project at Samaritan Center on 94 and Connor.
Oh, so she ready for you then?
Like it's gonna be phenomenal.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah.
Let's get. Well, you had something, didn't you?
No.
Oh no.
We was gonna talk about the
teacher in Chicago.
Yeah.
Damn. Do you have that story on you, Mike?
No, but I remember it.
Okay, go ahead.
So basically, there was a teacher in Chicago, and they were, I guess, threatening kids and stuff in the classroom. And one of the kids, I believe he's in 5th grade, boy, complained and said that the teacher was threatening to like kill them and all kinds of crazy things. And he saw a list, and his name was on a list. And I guess when they investigated and they looked into it, this was a list of teachers, students, all kinds of people that it was a kill list, people that she was going to kill. And they investigated. They arrested her, and I guess she's.
So it's a female.
Yeah, it was a lady, I believe. and
Wow.
they said that she was being held in like a mental, hospital or whatever it was before they figured out, what they were going to do with her. Probably that.
What color was her skin?
I honestly
Just real quick.
I honestly have no idea. I have no
Let me
idea.
that.
Which
The
one
fruit
was?
blocks. That first one not open. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't. I looked, and it didn't show the lady or anything. They probably don't want to show her face or nothing because my guess is whatever lawyer she has that's trying to get her out of this probably said this. She's not mentally stable. We're doing this because they don't want to get her. They want to get as little as possible time for her. I'm assuming.
No, I hear you.
But
I hear you.
I have no. I don't know. I don't know.
Like, because like the lighter the skin, the easier they go.
Yeah.
And I'm real. Like, it's like it couldn't have been me, and they would not have taken me to an insane asylum. They would have been like, sis, under the jail.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've been taken to county jail having zero record at all, no nothing, and like I'm still fighting it to this day. Because how did I get put in these connected to my? And I've never been to jail. How? Do you get what I'm saying? They didn't. I couldn't be like I was in a state of emotional abyss. I was mentally disconnected at the moment. Like, no, I don't get to say that
at all.
That's whack. That is whack.
So okay, but you know what?
I didn't know it was a female teacher.
I didn't either. I thought it was a guy teacher.
No, but she kept the kill list and threatened her students.
That's even crazier.
Mm-hmm. That's tough.
It says I'm assuming she might be Mexican. Angelica.
Yeah.
Carrasquillo Torres. I think that's
Torres sounds like in the
What is she part of the cartel?
25 years old.
What is she part of the cartel?
Never know. I don't know. It's a Catholic school too.
She knew right where to go. She said, "I'm going."
Yep.
Wow.
They said she was.
But that might be why she's in a mental institute though, because usually Catholic we deal with our own problems. Yeah, they usually deal with their own problems. Like, you know what? Come on.
I'm surprised that it made it public. It being a Catholic school, they're
very a parent probably did that.
Yeah,
a parent.
They're very good at
covering shit up.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
Definitely.
That's a podcast.
Let's talk about this one though. And now this one is black. Substitute teacher removed from elementary school after arguing black women to raise boys like men. She says, I have the bitchiest boys in my class. What you think about that?
My son probably would have said something to. Did she say it to the kids? It's a problem either way, but I need to know how.
I think more because she was talking about it. It says, black women raise boys. Please stop letting your sons pick up your feminine traits. I have the bitchiest boys in my class. I know y'all have some men around there somewhere that is this is fucking ridiculous. That's what she said.
So it's layers. It's layers.
Yeah.
Had I been in front of sis, I would have been like, sis. It's almost never what you say. It is how you say it. That's like true. I'm literally known for translating the grungiest, most gruesome, indiscreet conversation into a more delectable, if you will, right? Like I can pretty much, you can give me something and I can say it in a way that is easily digestible.
Come on, let me hear how you was gonna say this. If you was this teacher, how would you? And you know these boys is being raised like.
I guess I got a couple questions because did this go like over some type of airwaves? Was this sent via email?
No, I think it was via tweet or TikTok, something like that.
And she posted that as a teacher?
Matter of fact, it was a tweet.
It was a tweet.
Yeah.
So one, I would have never just tweeted that specifically. I would have said something to the like of like.
Come on now.
It's like it's levels of petty, but I also want to minister
to
your spirit too.
Yes.
Like I need you to grasp it. It's like, hey, moms. So I've been noticing the guys been coming to class a little less, manly. We're gonna have to tighten it up, sis, is where we at. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm connecting I'm making it relatable. It's a little bit of humor in there, but I'm also letting you know, okay, do you want them to be gay or what are we doing? You want them to be strong? Do you want them to have, you know what I'm saying, a wife and children? What
I'm
we doing?
straightforward.
What we doing?
I know. He gonna say it just like that.
He's gonna say it like she said it.
Yeah. No, I'd have probably said it worse.
You're both fired.
Yeah, but see, if you're in that situation,
but you're also a man thinking of like having a son who was in class doing stuff like this or whining too much.
Yeah, because the next story that we got, I'm gonna talk about that for after this, but it has a little bit to do with this too, because me personally, I'm just gonna be like, listen, little dude acting like a little bitch around here. He whining all the time. He talking about my fruit snacks, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong again? DPS. No, but I mean, how do you say this in a nice way? Because even in your way, it was more. But see, even then,
I have some concerns. So I would have never once done a Twitter address. That was completely. I think like, are you trying to resolve an issue, or I don't even believe that. I believe your decision of expression. It's like, did you
stop running the social media?
Yeah. Were you trying to get a point across? Because if you're trying to get a point across, you would have went directly to the parent, right? Yeah. Or if you were just trying to vent. If you're trying to vent, you got to find a different way to do that without being offensive. And so now we got to bring your job into it and address all these other issues. Now you know what
I feel
just because you couldn't be a big girl.
I just feel like as a teacher in general, even if you say it, no matter how you say it, if you're bringing up something saying that the boys are acting like girls, this and that, it's a no-win situation. Because nowadays, they make it seem like, oh, these kids can do whatever they want, this and that. They don't really,
and they can be a boy, one girl, and a girl. And
they don't want to raise, men to be men or boys to be men and girls to be women. And nowadays, it's like, oh, we can't judge them, do whatever they want to do, but I don't know.
It makes a difference. Mine.
Yeah. Oh, I am
you
too.
Have to.
I am too. I am too.
I don't want them growing up confused.
Yeah, I am too. And that's why a lot of people out here are so confused, because they don't have enough. So the teacher, I think, was trying to get a good point through. It's just it was said in the wrong way. But I even the way you said it, I believe like the school or wherever she was teaching at would probably be disappointed in her for even saying that.
Yeah. If she said anything, because to be honest, working in schools, I work in a lot of schools as well.
Yeah. It makes it tough to say anything like that.
You can't say everything is discriminatory.
Yeah.
Everything is considered discriminatory and or racist.
Yep.
If you make any type of opinionated comment or anything that is not a fact.
That's true. Yeah.
So we really can't say nothing, sis. Sorry.
I think that's probably one of the worst jobs to be in, where you don't have a voice.
Oh, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you want me to, because in reality, I'm raising your kid. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm raising your kid, but you don't want me to give my 2 cents on this kid.
Yep.
How can I do that?
Right.
Yep. Get paid the least, and can't even have an opinion.
Have an opinion on the kid.
Can't even raise them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I feel sorry for teachers nowadays. Back in the day, when we were all going through school, I feel like it was a little different. Yeah, it was a little different. I don't think we got hit, but man, there was a lot of shit that was going on that would never fly today.
That's weird. Yeah. Raising your voice. I just got a call. Shout out to my teenager. She'd probably be irritated. I don't care. She'll be irritated about anything else if it's not this. Got a call from her teacher because my teenager is in the bathroom on the phone. Not that that's horrible. She could.
I was just going to say.
In my mind, I don't compare. Like, she could be doing something worse.
Right.
It's just that
you still got
wrong, and you know it's wrong. And her justification is, I finished my work. So you wanted to feel like you excused yourself. No, honey, I would have never done that.
So they bored me, mother.
Yeah, she's like, I finished my work. So I thought it was better to. She's like, at least I do it. I'm like, 2020 like a mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have to put in so cold like
Sometimes you got to. But see, those are That's what I was waiting for.
I let my son jump off the couch, but I still, put him in the
That's what I was waiting on. At least you know. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this.
No.
Oh, we got one where because she already know who I'm coming for because it's balance. So this is the topic, Mike.
So my daughter was getting bullied at school for a couple of months, y'all, and she did not tell me because she said I react different than her dad does. So she told her dad, and her dad told me. So y'all, in the midst of this, I kid you not, I planned a meeting with the parent and the children. I told them that my child was not going to be able to make it because she was so affected by this whole situation. And the mama was so ghetto and ratchet, y'all. And she was like, we really in here arguing about a bald head look. And before she could get a little whatever she was finna say, I popped her, y'all. And I turned to the child and I said, I will beat your mama ass every day.
Every day.
Just to show you that she can't even defend you from me. You put your hands on my child one more time. Who you gonna call? You better call your daddy. And I said, her daddy can fight real good. That child was so scared, y'all. I kid you not. My child ain't have no more problems at that school. Y'all gotta start beating the parents up in front of their children so that the children know to leave people alone because their mama can't help them. So my daughter was getting bullied at school for a couple of months.
What did she say that was wrong?
She got a point.
But what did she say that was wrong?
I'm gonna tell you what. One, first of all, where was this meeting at? It sounded like it was at the school, right?
Yeah.
That's as an adult, that's assault.
Are you being technical or are you being morally correct right now?
No, so
I'm putting myself in the place of this happens.
No, it's more. Okay. So it's more. First of all, because I'm team adults all day. Fuck them kids. I'm just team adults. That's just how it is. One, I would never, because my daughter got into a situation like this, right? And her mother's reaction was, I want them all fucked up, the kids and everybody, right? And I'm like, what? Now her boyfriend went up there, checked the little girls, checked the boys. She had a problem with the little boy one time. Checked the little boy on the schoolyard. One, that's no way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You a grown ass man.
Yes.
So, but I asked my daughter, you know, like what happened, you know, and she was like, well, this and this, yada yada yada. The fight broke out. My thing was it a fair fight? She said it was, and then they jumped me, right? But as time went along, I found out that my daughter went out there on her own after her friends told her, wait for us, we're on our way. So I'm a big dog. I got this. Right. So in this situation, no one wins in this because a grown woman isn't going to take you popping her in the mouth lightly. So I'm sure she's waiting on her ass. And if she can't turn around, and we just said, especially like with the 17-year-old girl or whatnot, but people don't give a fuck about life anymore. So you think I'm going to let you pop me in my mouth in front of my daughter and I'm not going to come back and blow your fucking head off?
Yeah, and that's the thing now. I mean, people don't like to use...
Yes and no. Everybody ain't got...
True. But she's not gonna let that shit die down. You know what I'm saying?
I've had people that I've done things to, and it's like, I wish you would come back. I dare you.
You a bad
motherfucker. I dare you.
I can't take you slapping me.
It's 2022.
And they still ain't came back. Yes. Jesus got your back. That's why.
He must. He must. But I mean, you know, certain people, for me, confrontationally, I'm not just gonna put my hands on somebody. But you know who you can pop like that.
But you know, pussies is the scariest and the most dangerous motherfuckers.
Because they're the ones that know they're going to lose hand to hand. So they're going to think up something else.
Yeah.
And usually it involves weapons
or even look at this. When I say nobody lose, I don't mean just in her case.
Yeah.
What did that kid learn?
Exactly.
That kid didn't learn shit.
Her kid learned probably to stop talking so much junk. I'm talking.
No, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about this woman's daughter. What did she learn? She didn't learn nothing. Yeah. My mama got my back to the day that I die. Yeah. That's it. Well, until the day that she died, right? But then once she died, who got your back? How do you problem solve?
So what do you think? She should have let them fight, or
no, baby, no, they should have fought it and teach your kids. People got to start teaching their kids how to deal with shit like this. Because if you don't learn how to deal with a bully now, how are you going to deal with a boss or anybody with any superior authority, police?
No, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
I
like
1,000%. But how do you handle it? How would you have handled it?
Come here, let's go, baby girl. We going over here. Now, what you should have did was said, listen, your daughter did this to my daughter. She's bullying her. What we gonna do is we gonna fight it. We can do this one or two ways. We can talk it out and fix it, or they can fight it out and we'll just leave it at that.
Because my thing would have been like, you gotta call the school first just so they have a record of something is happening.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, then I'm going to say
then I'm going to handle
because
it.
if y'all didn't handle it, then it's
Now
like,
it's my
we're
turn.
not about to keep, this is school.
Mhm.
I'm not about to worry about anything that's not educationally related.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I know there are mood, attitudes, hormones, and all of that, but if we can't, do y'all want a box? Like, y'all want to just go ahead and get it over with so we can continue school here? What are we doing?
Because you do realize most bullies become best friends with the motherfucker that they bully.
They were really just jealous of one another.
Yes.
They didn't know how to express that.
Yeah.
Like, you were my competition, and so I thought I had to come at you.
But even more than anything, this can go one or two ways. It can go very good. She thinks it's over with now, right? But that person that you just popped her mama, that's a bully.
Still thinking about it.
Yeah, that's a bully.
Right. It's a family of
bullies. She's not mentally
right.
She don't understand this is wrong. So that bully can literally, she's scared to say something to this girl. She can come back up to that school and another Oxford shooting all over. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you didn't solve anything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You took a bully and bullied their mother.
The
yeah. You don't fight bullying with bullying. So that's why I say, like, people got to stop running to their kids' rescue for shit like this, because that's no different than a kid doing something wrong in the school and then the teacher calls and is like, well, what did you doing? My daughter says she didn't do this. And you didn't even find out if she did it or not.
Right,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got to stop running towards our kids' rescue and not understanding, like, 100%, like, are they wrong? What's going on?
Real with ourselves. Our children are not angels.
Never sacrifice your kid.
Not angels.
And I say it all the time. We got to stop sacrificing ourselves. It's our job to protect our kids, but it's not our job to fucking taint or even
put a veil over their eyes.
There you go.
Because honestly, I'm telling y'all, just like this just happened to me the other day. I was going to rescue my daughter from something, and God was like, she needs that. He literally didn't allow me to respond, didn't allow me to say anything. He was like, nope, she needs all of that.
And I think that's what kids lack nowadays, because they know mama got me, daddy got me. Yeah. Like, my job is to help. No, your job is to lead her into the right direction, not help every fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm a coach more than anything for her. Like,
if the coach can go out there and play the fucking game for the team, he would. Yep. But what is the kids gonna learn? And I think that's what people got to stop doing. Allow them to be kids and allow them to grow. A plant, if you gonna just sit there and fucking water it all fucking day, what is it gonna do? Allow the sunshine to come in and just allow it to grow. It's a process. Yeah. And people don't want to follow it. People like, oh, I can't let them fall. No, a bully.
They have a
was you bullied? Yeah, you was.
No, I mean, I wasn't certain.
And I was too.
I was never like beat up or anything.
Right.
I
was picked on and stuff. But I always say that I learned and became a better person.
Oh, thank you.
I did. I mean, I literally had to stand up for myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are y'all? Why don't y'all like me?
And it's a learning process.
You don't even know why you don't like me.
Yeah, and I can understand.
If you don't like me, you're gonna like these hands.
It's not like I didn't run home and say that I got bullied or anything like that. I just tried to make changes, tried to do better. And
different routes.
Well, and more stand up for yourself. I mean, I remember kids when I was younger that got bullied, and like I felt like I was always taught to be somebody that was like a protector. Don't let, if you see something like that, say something or stand up for the kid. And nowadays, I feel like nobody wants to stand up and do anything anymore. I don't think parents raise their kids to do that stuff. Well, at least most parents don't raise their kids to do
my
anything.
daughter actually got herself into trouble trying to rescue somebody.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Now wait a minute. Now that was great. I'm proud, but that was a little bit far. Like nobody was talking.
She must have beat the brakes off of that person.
She didn't even fight for somebody. It was almost a fight, but it was a huge thing. I'm like, that wasn't a huge fight.
Yeah.
I would have been more proud to find out that was you.
Well, I mean, she stood up for her friend. She was doing the right thing.
Exactly.
All right, but her friend was wrong. You didn't even find out the whole story about your friend first.
Well, her heart.
Her heart was in the right place.
Right. At the end of the day.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, her heart was in the right place.
Sister's heart is in the wrong place. Talking about some, your mama can't fight.
I'll beat her ass every day. Every day.
365.
Listen, parents, let your kids grow. Allow them to go through the process. If not, You turn around and you have these little Jeffrey Dahmers running around this motherfucker, and it's like, no. Even look, same scenario. And we gonna go back. We talking about the 17-year-old girl, and it's not to show a lesson, but whoever did this to her doesn't know how to deal with problems.
Yeah,
because it's clearly whatever they said she had a baby. Somebody had told me like she had a baby. Then somebody else had said like, well, I wonder if she was pregnant and that the baby daddy didn't want the kid.
Yeah.
If that's the case, you don't know how to deal with problems. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
you don't know how to deal with pressure.
And what's that biggest, that word you say, that C word? Communication. Yeah. This, if that's the case, that girl probably didn't want another kid either. Communicate. If that was the reason that happened, come on now.
And look at what happens if you get caught. That
you fucked.
30 seconds worth of stupidity, and now you fuck for the rest of your life.
Like you fuck.
People don't think about it.
All thinking is at an all-time high now because not only do we have abortion bans, you got to think that could have. And I'm not justifying the act of taking a life, but I am saying that could have been the only resolution in
the situation
in their mind. And so now, because that is not an avenue that we could possibly take, I gotta get rid of you.
Yeah,
because I can't take care of the kids.
It's easier just to leave.
No, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that, you get what I'm saying.
But that's what people's thought process is. Yeah,
because they don't understand anything else. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say you got to allow your kids to deal with problem solving, because if not, they don't know it. You know how many people we have come up to my job that get into it with somebody in there, that a boss say something wrong to them, and they like, I ain't your fucking kid. You know, they just go off rather than learning. You know what? Go to HR, tell HR, tell your union rep, tell this person, talk to that person. Like, listen, I didn't like the way you talk to me. I'm a grown man like you.
Yeah.
Kids don't know how to do that nowadays. They just off the wall, go home, tell their parents. Then it's like, baby, it's okay. We gonna find you another job. No, you fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta allow our kids to start growing up and allow them to just do the process. Yeah. Bullying happened to everybody, like you say.
Yeah,
it happened to the best of us. Same here.
That's the way I became. I was like, I will never in my life.
Yeah, same here. I ain't been bullied in years, but I always fought when I got bullied. I was more of a, okay, you know what, we can fight there. Because that was just how my parents told me.
Stop messing with me. When they're like, oh, she's quiet, but she'll fight. I'm like, yeah, I was trying to do my work. And now you're interrupting.
Now I gotta beat your ass.
So now I have to fight you. Now I have to. It literally got to the point where, but that led to gang life for me, and then gang life. I'm not. Yeah.
You was in a gang?
That's not what this podcast is about.
It can be today.
Right. What
Kanye say?
About the Jews?
What did you say?
No, before we go to Kanye, you know what? Let's talk about kids and leaving. So let's talk about 50 Cent response to his son wanting more child support. Because this is a fucked up kid. Don't get me wrong. The daddy is fucked up. But the kid is fucked up too. Yeah, they both fucked up. So 50 son, what did he want? $270,000?
Or I don't know the numbers.
No, it was
astronomical for sure.
Yeah, it was like $6,000. Matter of fact, it was $6,700 a month.
A month?
Wait, that he gets, and he's saying that wasn't enough, right?
Correct. The son said that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
$6,700. Yeah.
You can raise kids, have a house, and do everything you need to.
Travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Invest.
Yeah.
Now, 50 ain't arguing it. He just like, you know what? That's what it is. That's what you get. But more than anything, when I look deeper into it, this motherfucker is 21 years old.
He shouldn't be getting anything.
But
and that's what 50 said.
But he's still getting rearage payments, isn't he?
Yeah, but usually when you get rearage, it doesn't increase. Whatever you're getting,
right.
Rearage is rearage.
Yeah.
You don't increase it and then be like, oh, he grown, but yet this is the new price.
What is rearage? Is that like back payments?
Yeah. But you can't increase something when it's already it's set already. So 50, you know, he don't make videos and all that of him in like his hot tub and all that shit. Like, you know, like you want this. He like talking shit about him and everything. But do you think 50's wrong? Because I think the son is just looking at, I don't have the life that you're giving your new son. His 50 has another son, and 50 is a millionaire.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't live that life. I'm not living that life. Why I can't live the same life as him? I think that's the biggest thing right there.
I mean, how would you feel? Me? Yeah. I'd be happy with what I get if I was getting $6,700 a month.
Even if you're watching one of your siblings
way more
than you, and you know you have access to more.
And your son, your sibling has a trust fund.
What did he do to get dropped like that? I mean, was he a bad kid?
His mama.
He's just not a part of the current family.
Yeah. So this is his first son. This is his first son, and he just deaded him. Well, he wasn't with his mama. He didn't show him no love for the longest time. And then when they found out, 50, I don't even think 50 acknowledged that he had a son until his son started hoeing the shit out of him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to get him down.
It's layers. It's so
it is tough.
I mean, I can't imagine treating any of my sons different, regardless of who they are or who I have them with. I mean, they're all part of me.
Yeah.
So if I'm mad at my first baby mama, I can't treat my kid differently. So I mean, I would still probably do something to help him out.
I don't even think he gave him a house.
And that's my thing. It's like, if you know you can do more, why aren't you doing that?
I don't think he liked him.
To wait and because
I don't think he liked him.
No, you can tell by how they talk to one another. There's a lot of bitterness and resentment. It's like, y'all making this about money, and this ain't even about money. This is about your son trying to get your attention because he feels neglected and abandoned right now.
You wasn't even there for him.
You weren't there for him, and now you're still trying to penny pinch him as far as he's concerned. Because if you are 50 Cent, now this man still got partnerships with vitamin water, all kind of, like, we can run down a list. He's not just an author or producer or writer. He's a businessman. He got buku money, y'all.
Yeah.
There's no way my kid to ever come to me like, why are you only giving me this set amount?
Yeah.
It's like you're putting a cap on how well or how beautiful you want my life to be. A 21-year-old don't have no money.
You know what's the biggest thing though? In his case, 50 owns multiple TV series, right? And especially one of them, Big Meech, off of BMF. Mm-hmm. His son is in it. Why you didn't put your son in that role?
That's why I say it's layers to it, because he's been abandoned. We didn't even know about him.
Yeah.
And he's 21.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? That's just like,
is he slow?
No.
Oh, okay.
So that makes a difference, huh?
I'm like, well, maybe he's a little bit slow.
Or maybe he was hiding him.
You don't want him in the show.
My son would have a role where he literally walk across the screen and make doo-doo.
I don't care.
Yeah, he in it.
I don't care if I'm carrying
Send that motherfucker a check. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the problem. He feels like he's y'all living this lavish life and y'all in the limelight, or not so much the limelight, but 50 has always been relevant for decades. If you think about it, from in the club,
and he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. That motherfucker don't ended people's careers.
To me, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And his son feels left out. He has every right to feel left out. I can't imagine. I mean, I'm the black people of my family, so I know what that feeling is like. I don't know what it's like for my dad to be a millionaire, though, a businessman with no limits on his money, and you want to give me only $6,700 something a month. You don't want to say, here's a car, here's part of this business, here's this. I want to make sure we pull you in on this and teach you that. They got him all the way in the corner.
And it seemed like he ain't nobody.
So he can shut up.
And I think that's what it was. It's hush money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Al said it's got to be more to it. I hope the rest of the story comes out.
I just hope they mend their relationship. I don't care about the rest of the story.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have they always been beefing with each other?
Yeah, he has never been in his son's life.
To do with him.
So Janine says sometimes it be the woman that keeps the children away from the father. Janine, I agree, but his son is older now, so it's like you can find your dad. Talk to your dad.
And the son ain't said nothing about what my mom said. Mm-hmm. He's saying everything directly. They have had conversation.
Yeah.
this is what
he been holding the
their
shit out of him
communication
on like
that's what
Twitter.
I'm saying. Like the way that he's coming at his own son is like you cannot
Mm-hmm.
care about him. That's a phone conversation if you want to talk like that to him. You want us to hear you say that?
I agree.
It's not cool.
At all. 50 been on 50. I fuck with 50. You know what I'm saying?
Big time.
He has great movies. He's a good artist. He
but
will.
He got a horrible attitude.
He holds the fuck out of people, and it's like
horrible attitude.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I like you as a businessman, not as a person.
Yeah. As a person though,
he's honest.
And that's what you can that's what you can actually expect from him, to be honest, brutally honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no matter what, I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
I mean, maybe he got shot 9 times, so maybe he's seen the future. Maybe he died, met God, everything, and he just knows everything he can do.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
So Tiff, you a fool. She said yes, he has a picture of his son, him holding his son up until the age of maybe about 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know what's crazy? Tiffany, hands down, excuse me. You're rich. You could have easily took your son away from that woman. Do you realize? Because who has done this? When successful, but and that's what I'm saying. When successful black men or white men or whatever make more money than they automatically get the kid all of a sudden. They go in there and say, I can provide better than she can. They usually get the kid. So it's like, I wonder why 50 didn't do that.
He didn't want him. He's made it clear. Maybe. Every man that ever wanted that kid, what he got to do?
Oh,
he's like that run of the litter that the mom, the cat just throws out, don't want. We'll go and bury it. Like I've seen kittens get buried, thrown aside, and they will repeatedly do that. They don't want them.
They don't.
So
you see kittens.
I've seen cats take their kittens. There's been certain ones that they just deem like not fit,
undesirable.
Yeah, and they will literally. I've watched them take.
I've seen dogs do it where they eat them, but bury the goddamn cat.
Them take them, bury them. We had to go search for it a couple times, and finally we took it from the.
Y'all seen the tail and hanging out.
I don't know where we found it at, but we looked all over the place, found it. We kept that one, and it was like just the run of the litter. That was I swear. So maybe that's.
I'm gonna YouTube that.
Seriously.
No, for real.
Seriously,
I've seen cats like toss kittens to the side, like just grab them, like we feed them over here.
Mm-hmm.
Like
got rid of. I'm saying took it and got rid of it, like buried it, like it wanted it dead.
Can you imagine that your parents bury you?
The dirt's coming down, tears in my eyes.
Man, like why me?
No, bury. Dirt. Yeah.
Got mud in your eyes. Jeez.
Mud, yeah, you're right. Turns the mud real quick.
Let's see. All right, now let's go to another. Man, I have something like dope for y'all, but I want to talk about. Mike, I got a topic for you too, bro. Right. I got a dope one, but we want to talk about this woman right here and everybody that's listening, bro. Let me see. I don't want to say y'all women taking L's, but y'all been
say what you got.
Y'all been tough this year, Mike. So tell me, and you tell me too, Queen. What do y'all think about the women this year, or even in the last 2 years? Do you think they've been on some like straight savage type shit?
Yeah.
Do y'all think they're the new niggas?
Yeah.
I think that's what they're turning into.
But they're worse.
I think they're catching up to like where I've been at, and they've been calling me crazy all along.
But they're worse though.
Yeah, I think maybe everything they've been through, they all turned into that.
Oh, that's a no. Listen to this shit now.
So I drove down to the gas station, let him cream pie me, and then I came home to sneak into bed. My boyfriend woke up and then wanted to fuck me, and he started eating me up and told me how good my pussy tastes, and he's eating my ex's cum out of me, and I never told him.
So that's not the level of savage I was.
I didn't know you. We was just talking about on like a sexual.
No. I got your topic for you though. But listen.
So I wanted to go fuck my ex real quick, so I drove down to the gas station, let him cream pie me, and then I came home to sneak into bed. My boyfriend woke up and then wanted to fuck me, and he started eating me up and told me how good my pussy tastes, and he's eating my ex's cum out of me, and I never told him.
First of all, that sounds like a white girl.
Period. That it is.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
That sounds like a white girl.
Because I'm not about to. First off, it's not too much touching going on in my world. I'm real. Now I'm my savagery is different. I'm not gonna let all my secrets out the bag here, on the show, because that's not necessary.
What's your take on her though? Do you think that's? What do you think about her?
I think that's crazy and disgusting.
That is trash.
That's disgusting. One, I'm not big on cheating. Like, I have my savage ways, but they are within
reason.
They're within reason. They're within my single boundaries.
This bitch snuck out to the gas station.
So everybody that's on Instagram and everybody that's on YouTube, this young lady her boyfriend was asleep. She wanted to cheat with her ex. Had no reason to. She just said she wanted to fuck her ex. She said she went to the gas station, told him meet him. Now, it's a couple people wrong in this. So everybody wrong except for the dude. He
don't know nothing. Innocent. Sweet as day, bro.
Yeah, he around here eating Hostess, fucking Twinkie. You don't let some dude Twinkie the fuck out of your girl. But so she decided she just wanted to fuck her ex. She goes down to the gas station, said, meet me there. He meets her there, fucks him. You had no respect because you let him bust a nut.
That's what I was gonna say. So that's number one.
Bust a nut in you, and then not only did you just come home,
you didn't even shower, didn't do nothing.
And this is why I say, and I had this conversation with somebody earlier. This is why I say women are worse at cheating than men. And I say that because when I say worse, it's because they don't give a fuck. A man, we always get caught, and you tell me, Quinn, if I'm telling the truth. And Mike, you tell me. Niggas always got caught because what was the first thing we did when we fucked somebody? We came home and washed our dick, right?
Yeah.
First thing we did was went to the shower, washed our dick, whatever.
It was at least respectable about it.
Exactly.
Like, I couldn't imagine going and fucking somebody.
And then
caring so little about whoever I'm in the relationship.
Thank you.
That I came home and I didn't even decide to wash my dick off. That's the all-time disrespect right there.
And that's how we always got caught, because the first thing y'all ladies said was, "What bitch you was fucking?" Because we would go straight to the shower.
Well, I mean, I think it would be the same as if you got in bed and you smelled a little like
True, but still, in most cases, we usually just don't run straight to the shower. We won't say, "What's up, babe?" Nothing, just run straight to the shower. And that's usually how you get caught. But in this situation, we, like he said, we had respect enough to wash our dick off and not stick it in our woman's mouth or inside of her.
Yeah.
But for this, bro, and then you fucked. One, not only did you eat it, but you let this dude fuck.
I think it would have been a little awkward. She was like, "Wait, don't touch me," because
she could have said, "Let me freshen up, babe. I've been working out. I stink. Let me freshen up."
This girl was a freak. She was a freak on a different level because she enjoyed the fact that he was eating her pussy.
Yeah.
While she had another dude.
And she thought that shit was funny. That shit will get you killed.
She enjoyed that shit. This bitch is gross.
You know what I'm saying? Like then he's sitting there talking about how good it is, bro.
It's so sick.
You're foul. Can you imagine if he watched this video and seen that shit?
I'm sure.
Oh my god, yeah, he probably has. He had to have.
And he clearly haven't, because she's still living.
Oh yeah,
you would have to go. Throw the whole female away. She got to go. It's no way you can do that to me, bro, and think you gonna just be walking around this motherfucker telling that joke to people.
Yeah, that's horrible. What was that on?
That was actually on another podcast.
Is that on the Barstool Sports podcast? Because I feel like I see some crazy shit on there.
Man, you tell somebody some shit like that, bro. You gotta go.
Yeah. I don't know how anybody that's looking at her for what she did in that situation can have any respect for her.
Or even want to be in a relationship with her.
Yeah. That's it. Done. You're not credible at this point in time.
You know what's crazy? Because I love to say, like, who pussy is this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, do you?
I would ask her some shit like that, and then as soon as she say yours, I'd be like, "Bitch, you lying."
Yeah.
In the middle of sex, like, you're lying. I just heard you on the podcast. Leroy was just knee deep in this motherfucker. Yeah. Come on now. You got to clown somebody like that. You got to clown.
Did he show the girl? Did he show
yes.
her face? Oh, my goodness.
Yes. She made sure she was seen, like, yeah, and laughed the whole.
Was it a younger girl, older?
She looked like she was probably in her 30s, but she laughed the whole time.
Yeah, I could tell.
Because I mean,
she was getting off to that shit.
Anybody doing something like that, everything about life gotta be funny. You can't take life serious doing that. Like, there's no way.
What? Okay, flip note. If you was in a relationship and your dude came home and you found that out, your dude came home. And just say he didn't fuck you, right? Just say he put his dick in your mouth after he just had it in somebody else.
You see my face?
He got to go, right?
He got to go, but we going to fight first. Because we got to box or something. Because, my nigga, there's no way. There's no way.
We obsoleted it for her today.
I'm sorry. I know. I say, because I'm like, really?
No, it's fine.
I'm like, this is my favorite word.
I know. No, it's fine. Al decided that he decided in respect for Al one of the episodes. But I told him I don't care if you use that word. I can't use that word.
Come on, Queen. What you got?
Because wouldn't I be the one that cared?
What you doing? What you doing, Queen?
We would have to fight.
I feel like you're gonna have to do something more.
It's like we would have
You're gonna have to put something in his shampoo to make his hair fall out or make his dick burn. Something like I feel like you.
I would rather fight because I'm 4'11" and I have a way of making a man feel like, okay, this little girl is.
Can you fight?
Like I grew up boxing and wrestling. Like I played all this. I still currently, even after the major strokes I've had, I play basketball. I work out. I do yoga. I do Pilates. Like. No, I can really fight. Mm-hmm. And so it would make you do is feel dumb for whatever you did. Like, I really
got my ass whooped
by this little midget. Like, there's no way she's this strong. Like, she got my leg, neck.
You get to put a pause on his ass. I'm gonna
make you feel like an idiot for that. I'm going to make and you'll be wrapped like a pretzel. I'm probably gonna take a picture and then I'm leaving. And
baby girl, whoever you are, I'm gonna see if I can find her. But baby girl, whoever you are, you lame as fuck for that one. Because
that's absolutely
have some respect for yourself.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
She cannot love herself.
No,
because it's just not what I don't need. I'm telling you, I be feeling weird getting off the phone with one person calling the next. It's just like I need a break in between. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to reset like my energy for the next person, or if I am talking to another. She said she just she for everybody.
But then even the dude that knows she has a dude, you out of pocket, bro. Yeah.
But we come on now, everybody's out of pocket.
Now you are out of pocket. So okay, so look at this. You're only out of pocket not because you fucked on one. You asked her to come out for you can fuck. That's point number one.
It was the dude that hit her up.
Yeah, so that's point number one.
It was her that hit him up.
No, so her dude hit her. Her ex dude hit her up. So that's point number one where he's wrong, right? And he should catch them hands too. But then not only you fucked her, fine, it is what it is. But then you decided, fuck her, nigga. I'm busting in this.
Oh, but that was an ego thing. I wouldn't think that he would not do the most extreme thing in that situation that he could do because you know how men are egotistical more than women are. Typically, right?
You gotta have some morals in this game.
Yeah, but
you want me to have ego and morals?
No, I got to. I'm like, listen. I couldn't look at her the same.
I couldn't go and bust in like one of my exes that I knew was in a relationship.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to take the chance of getting her pregnant or anything like that happening. I wouldn't even want to.
I just couldn't.
You guys sound like the most upright standing.
Even if she was like, "Come in me," I'm be like, "Nah."
No, if you done snuck out the house with her in the middle of the night to meet at the gas station,
me coming in you, that's me drawing. I draw the line there.
I don't think so.
Get off me. No, that's right. No, that's where I draw the line.
I don't play that game because I don't need there to be an 18-year battle over a child.
You don't. But you ain't never been caught up in the movie.
Not when I know you got a dude.
I have, and I still pull out. I don't.
You have to.
Oh, I've been in the moment.
I've been in the moment. You don't tell me.
Yeah.
Say me that. No, I gotta go.
No, I'm pulling out.
So. Yeah, because my thing is at the end of the day, like, bro, you have a dude. And look at this. On the flip side of it, How he know she didn't fuck her dude before he came to see her?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
He don't care. He thought about all of that on the way.
What does white people call white women when they being disrespectful? A cum bucket or some shit like that? A cum guzzling. See, I knew you was gonna do a cum guzzling slut bucket. Yeah, that's really what she is right there. Oh, yeah. Cause it's like, bro, you just let this dude come in you easily, just like.
And then I'm super weak. I don't even like to be touched. So the thought of that for me is very extreme. Like it takes a lot for you know what I'm saying. The intimacy of touch that's big for me.
Really?
What? Get into my space? Actually touch me? Because then I'm gonna feel something. I know how.
Oh, you don't want to fall in love.
Oh, I don't mind falling in love. I'm all for it. I'll fall in love 5,700 times between now and when I expire. I don't mind.
I enjoy touch. So
yeah, so
that's like my favorite thing. I want somebody if I'm talking to them, I want them to rub on me.
Yeah.
Whatever. I enjoy that. So that to me, like, please come into my space.
Yeah.
Like
so what?
But I don't let everybody in there.
Okay.
What you do is like.
So once he's in there, when you say touch, you like if he was to like rub your shoulder, you don't like that?
No, I love that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I just don't love for anybody to think that that's what they can come up to me and do.
Got you.
It's just like.
So when them dudes be up in the club grabbing your hand, like, what up, baby?
I'm like this.
Fuck off me.
Cause.
Okay, so main topic. That's the main topic. Mike, I want to hear some of your game. What's the worst? First of all, Queen, what's the worst pickup line you have ever heard from a dude? Because I want to ask the question. I want to see, Mike, what is where we at? Lines men use to get women. What's the best and what's the worst line you ever used to get a woman?
Baby, you got beautiful teeth.
Was they fucked up?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've used that. I feel like any type of a compliment
and it
works. Any type of a compliment is better than something lame. I mean, if you got something that's funny, you got something that's funny.
Women,
make a girl laugh.
Women love to laugh.
Hit them with that. But if you don't have nothing funny, hit them with compliment something on them that they probably don't get complimented a lot. Mm-hmm. Say something about, I don't care what it is, but just say something to them that stands out. It's different.
I'm petty though, because like sometimes I'm like, I will relent to the compliments, fall into it and make it a thing. And then sometimes I'm like, that was cute.
And then that's it.
Damn, hold the socks off them. What was the worst line you ever used?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. I don't even know what.
You ain't never had a line where you like,
you know what?
Damn, that shit was weak as hell.
What's crazy is I never really used a whole lot of lines. It was more of just being in the club, being in an area, and saying what's up.
So Al said compliments or shooting a drink over.
Or that. Shooting a drink over is probably the number one thing. Or you can shoot it over, which is good. Or you can just walk up and speak to them. A lot of girls I've been in line with and they've been there. You want a drink or whatever, and then you just strike up conversation. Mm-hmm. That I think my strongest point was never the pickup line or anything. It was usually I get girls with my eyes. That's one thing that
look at me real quick.
You a stare?
I just when I go if I do catch their attention, I'll make sure I make eye contact with them, and then once I make eye contact with them, say something a little bit slick, and then I feel like the conversation can just flow from there.
So practice on me right now.
That's what I was gonna say. If you want to pull a Queen, what you
having a off the shoulder something already?
Come on, what you got?
This is.
Come on, Mike.
Hey, baby, you're beautiful. Oh, you one of them. You one of them. Let me get you a drink. That's it.
Pronto, okay, because you got to break the ice.
That's it. I will say something like that real quick.
But I love that because that's real. Mm-hmm. It's not a rehearsed. You didn't sit in the car like, okay, and I'm going to say, and then she might be like, and then I'm going to run it back with, you feel
I've told people a million times that I cannot, if I rehearse something in the car, when I go and say it, it's going to be different than what I rehearse. If I tell a joke and I write it down, I'm never going to tell that joke the same. Mm-hmm. It's one of those in the moment, you have to be there. And I feel like that's always been my strongest point in meeting people. that I can take anything and kind of twist it into something either funny or interesting or just make conversation flow, because I feel like the worst thing is being awkward in a conversation and letting it die, or just being weird, because I'll just leave. I'll just walk away.
Yeah, I hate small talk.
Yeah,
I hate it. It's cold out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the weak ones.
Don't do that.
All right, so
talk about read a book.
The best, my pickup line, believe it or not, I don't really give compliments.
Mm-hmm.
I have conversations, and it's just usually like, hey, how you doing, beautiful? I hit a lot of people with that. But see, nowadays you the conversation, you just get to know somebody, especially if it's somewhere where you work or something like that. You just get to know them.
Mm-hmm.
But I usually ask them, like, hey, how you doing, beautiful? You all right? How you enjoy, especially if I'm in the club, but I ain't been in the club in a long time. But like, how's your night? You enjoying your night, this and that. That's usually what I'll go for. But I'm like you said, like I'll stare, and then if that person stares, because that's that. Okay, bring your ass over here.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
If I get
nobody around you.
If I catch a couple looks, then I'll go over there, because I'm sorry, if you don't want to look at somebody, you're not gonna look at them.
Yeah,
I'm not forcing you to look.
Or you a stare, or you, because the different stares. You get that stare like, the fuck is you looking at? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, right.
Yes.
So the worst line I've used was, and I probably should have never even used this line. It was on my daughter's mother, and I was up at Eastern Michigan. Al said my game line is horrible. I just wait for an opening through the conversation.
That's it. Yeah.
But no, we was up at Eastern Michigan, and I think I had these. I don't wear Air Force Ones, right? So I had these.
Clear.
Yeah, at all. So I had these white and black Air Force Ones on. They was like mids or whatever. So this is my first pair, and I'm tearing these hoes up, right?
Mm.
So I had walked up to her. It was me, my cousin, and my homeboy, because he went to Eastern Michigan, and my daughter's mother went to Eastern Michigan, and she was like, we walked over there and was like, hey, how y'all doing, and this and that. So she's from East Africa, right? So we're having a conversation and all of that, and I'm like, hey, what's up? Well, I hear your accent. Where you from? So she turns around, she said, I'm from Eritrea. So I'm like, okay. My pickup line was, I'm from Russia, right? Now this dumb motherfucker had failed for it, because I said, she was like, for real? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just here, with my people and this and that. And I was like, you see these Air Force Ones? That shit, come to think about it, this shit was weak as fuck. It was like, these Air Force Ones, I just got these. Like, y'all had them for years. I just got them. And she was like, oh, really? She actually believed that I was from Russia. And that was how I actually got her, because she like, he's from out of the country. I'm from out of the country. That was my pickup line.
Horrible.
It was terrible.
A horrible person.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
I think to this day she think I'm still from Africa. From
When did you tell her the truth?
I never did. Never did.
Detroit.
Never did.
What a letdown. Can you call her?
She'll probably cuss me the fuck out. This motherfucker is annoying. You want to call her? Let's call her, because this motherfucker is annoying. I guarantee.
When did you meet her? How long ago did you meet her?
My daughter is 17, bro.
He's like, I still might think
this motherfucker still terrible, bro.
Wait, you talking about your baby's mother?
Yes, Mike.
I thought he had moved on to something else. I didn't realize he was still saying.
Mm-mm.
So he's been a liar.
You saying she still thinks you from Russia?
She don't
Probably
know.
So.
I hope that she gathered at some point that he has no accent.
Yeah.
He dresses like he's cultured.
Culture.
Let's
bet she don't even pick up. If she does, she's gonna be ready to argue. Watch this shit.
I'm sorry.
Oh, combative ass motherfucker.
It's like, no.
Right. She might be like, "Fuck you, queen."
Okay. No. She do not want to talk to you.
She's evil. I wonder if my daughter.
I wonder if my ex-husband feel like that about me. He can't look at me. I'm
probably
so
I doubt it.
Nah, I'm gonna call.
No. He
You think we're evil? Oh.
Yeah.
Usually when you move on, somebody always think you're the evil one.
Yeah, it's like, didn't you leave?
Yeah.
You left. I just
like why am I fucking evil? I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Yeah. If she don't pick up, I'm gonna call my daughter and I'm gonna ask my daughter and she's gonna be like, yeah, my mom told me you lied and said you was from Russia and this and that.
That's hilarious.
You know, one thing I learned in the club, there was one girl that I was talking to and I got her number. And then later on, there was another girl. She was probably the finest girl in the club. And I wanted to talk to her and I seen her keep looking, but she always had somebody around her. Then later on in the night, I remember she came up to me and was speaking to me and got her number as well. Got the fucking numbers mixed up the next day and texted her the wrong name. Called her the wrong name. Fucked the whole thing up.
She probably never wanted to talk to you
about
again.
The other girl. Just fucked it up with her. Oh no, it was bad.
I bet.
Yeah, I was mad. So not lesson. You always write down the number and attach a name to it immediately. Don't let it sit in there.
Especially on drunk nights.
Man, I got it fucked up. I was mad.
Y'all probably would have been married in
probably
Dubai
she was a light skinned girl and she was fine.
That made the difference. She was like,
he said it was a dark skinned girl. You're lucky I'm confident. Like,
well, no, I personally always go for darker skin.
I know. I remember you telling me that.
But there was something about her that
tell me because
there. I don't know. I was with them. It was a night that I was.
It was probably you probably told them like.
It was a night that I was with you guys. I think that was the night that that I ended up staying at the Renaissance in your bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a heavy drink. Right. Back when I wasn't as seasoned as I am now.
All right. So what's your worst pickup line you ever heard?
Oh, guys.
She knows I'm on the podcast.
Let's talk to her.
No. That's the one that blocked it. That's the one that
No, definitely let's talk to that motherfucker. I want to like what the fuck? Come on, what the fuck did I do? So why she calling then? If she blocked us, why she calling?
Because she probably wish she could watch us.
What if she is watching?
She's never.
What if she's watching and she just come across the comments like, put that bitch on the phone right now?
Put who?
You. I know he seen he looked at his fucking phone.
No, this girl right here has been through a lot. She's had a lot of work with people.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, I came around and I was always there.
You was supposed to know that.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That was the one that we told the story before.
Man, I hope she's not watching.
Well, her blocking. Oh, bro, why is she following me? Because I didn't follow her.
Yes, you did.
No. Why would I follow her?
Listen. I'm going to tell you right now. Your Opinions with Twan page. A lot of the girls that I randomly follow, I feel like the Opinions with Twan page just follows them to grow.
Mm-mm.
Well, then who's following?
In order for me to follow somebody, I have to go find them. So they follow me, and I just follow back.
No, because
that's what.
Yeah.
Listen. No, because I know for a fact she was not following you. You were following her, so you were able to see her stuff. If she follows you, then she would see your stuff. But she never did. She didn't even pay any attention to it. She went to it. She must have went to it through me. And was like, why did he like my story? Why did he like it was a skydiving video she posted.
Okay, so did she, but how did she knows you on a podcast, so you don't think she watches on YouTube or nothing like that?
I mean, she could go back and watch it, but I don't think.
It's like, even if she never followed him, she's been following you.
And I'm sure she's been watching something.
Me and her don't follow each other on Instagram.
Baby, I'm not saying her particularly, but she got friends. You know what I mean? Like, cause like, oh, I'm not live right now. Like, my ex-husband watches almost everything I do, but he doesn't.
Yeah. And I'm sure
he just knows.
Because she can watch this on anything, TikTok, Facebook, anything.
No, but I saw that it said Opinions with Twan like that video.
But I mean, you could have very well liked it and scrolling.
It was just the skydiving video that she posted, and I said you probably just liked it to get like to make the algorithm show the Opinions with Twan page.
And then he probably liked it because it was skydiving.
That was it. But I can't remember last time I liked some shit.
She said, "Why did he like?"
Hold on. Who is Dia X_XO? OX. There's somebody you know too because they just said dead.
Oh. No, that's a girl I talked to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, like it. I don't know. She saw that one video, and then that was it.
So you didn't see the other video where you was holding the socks off of them boys?
I don't know. I have no idea.
She should have been mad at that one.
I don't even remember which one that was.
It wasn't even season. It was season 2, but it was like episode 1 or 2.
I don't know, but but I mean, I've been done with that girl.
Matter of fact, it was the one where Al, first episode, Al came on.
Oh, okay.
Because remember the bonfire?
Oh yeah, because we were talking about that.
Sorry, yeah, but fuck it. What's your worst pickup line? Come on now, Queen. What's the first thing you heard? What's the worst thing you've ever heard? God damn.
It's so many because I feel like people don't really think before. I think they,
What does a person got to put into it though to
some type of thoughtfulness, some type of consideration?
So a hey ain't no work.
Like you have to a hey ain't gonna work.
Well, not hey, but like hello, hey, how you doing?
What's up? Like I'm a
nah, definitely don't do what's up.
Like I really am. I'm not just saying it.
So listen.
I'm gonna give you.
So I walked up to you and I just said,
like
"Hey, pretty lady, how you doing?"
Beautiful, thank you.
I couldn't just say, but I just said, "Hey, though." That's what I'm saying.
I just answered you.
And you wouldn't talk to me no more conversation after that because I said, "Hey."
Well, that was all we needed to say at the
moment. So if I said, "Okay," so no, I see you out here with your friends. Mm-hmm. I just thought you was beautiful across the room. It's like that right there is a queen. Mm-hmm. What's your name?
My name is Queen. Thank you so much for noticing.
Oh, okay. Queen named Queen, huh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So can I get your number?
If I give you my number, what you doing with it?
I'm gonna use it, Queen.
Like you trying to call me tonight? You trying to shoot me a text?
You want me to call you tonight?
What we doing?
You want me to call you tonight?
I think I want you to call me tonight.
So that's what I'm gonna do then.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm somebody that listens to my queen. So if she say call, I'm gonna call.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Are you gonna want a call that night?
It depends on how I'm talking.
If you get a number, if you get a number,
stuff. I'm saying real stuff right now.
Because I was gonna say, I think that if I did get somebody's number, I don't know if I would necessarily call them.
Usually don't.
I'm different.
I'd probably shoot them a text and see if they made it home.
Miss.
Yeah.
We try to hold back from the feelings that we really feel. Like we have
true.
We have a chemistry with somebody in that moment.
I want to talk.
We want to continue that chemistry.
I give you that.
Why do we put a I'm gonna talk to you in a week when I don't seem too thirsty. Thirsty might be what this requires in order for it to flourish. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like so many times, like girls have said that if you text them like immediately or whatever, or you want to be talking on the phone that quick, then
it depends on the chemistry. Yeah. I understand it though, because sometimes it is overwhelming. Yeah. It has the tendency to make you feel like a piece of meat. Like for instance, I won't stop at the gas station if I see a lot of men there. Not because I'm scared, because you guys are about to do too much when I get out, and I know it.
What up, baby?
Yes. Can I get their gas? I'm like, I'm just getting some Skittles. You know what I mean? Like I was just running in here real quick. I need a car freshener and some Skittles, and it's a different way to ask a lady if she needs some help without everybody.
I see that so much. And I'm like, I don't know how that actually works. I mean, in my mind, I'm like, I don't know how that works because I don't know what girl wants the attention to that point. I mean, they want guys. Yeah. They may want attention, but bring it at them a different way.
Absolutely. And I think, the more we observe, the more we kind of know how to connect to whoever it is that we're about to engage with. Because like this guy said to me, this is probably one of the worst. He meant it as a compliment. I just tell you, he said, I hop out the car, right? I'm going to the gas station. He's like, oh, I know your man take good care of you, smiling like that, walking in here like that. I mean, he just kept, I was just like.
Those be the dumbest, though.
I said, my man. He's like, yeah, ain't no way you smile. I said, what made you say that though? Because I don't mind helping somebody like understand without just you don't talk to me like. I said, what made you say that? He was like, "What's on you smiling?" And he said, "Morning, everybody." Asked, you say, "Excuse me." I said, I wanna bring something to your attention that maybe you've never even thought of before.
It's just manners, bro.
One is manners, and two, I do for myself what most people expect externally, right? So I'm intrinsically motivated. I'm loving on myself. I'm taking care of me. I'm making beautiful meals with wine, and I'm setting it up like I'm at a hotel for me because this is what I expect, not just for someone to do for me, but I expect to do for them as well. Right. So what you see is an outward translation of how I've been inwardly loving myself. And most times, the love that people see on us is because somebody is loving us. We in love, and we got somebody that, we connected to that's making us laugh, and we want to look good for them. I'm already doing that stuff for myself. So I said, I'm very single, sir. He's like, there's no way. Why? Even guys on my Instagram, I post a meal. They're like, you can't be single cooking like that. I'm very single cooking like this. And I'm not alone. I'm not lonely because I'm single.
And I'm happy.
Yeah, super happy and healthy. Yeah. But that's the common misconception, is that you can't be happy when you're alone.
But more than anything, bro, if you're saying that, then why the fuck are you talking to me?
Yeah, it's like you wanted me to go ahead. You wanted me to directly say, no, if I don't have a man.
Or even if I do have a man and you're assuming that, what you expecting me to say? Well, shit, I'm willing to cheat. Like, motherfucker. Yeah, like if he's keeping me smiling. Yeah. If he's keeping me smiling, then why the fuck are you even talking to me if you think I got a man? I think those be the weakest ones. And I think, what be the worst ones to me is when, and I used to clown dudes for this shit, like back in the day. My daughter just jumped on.
Hey, daughter.
You know what? Zafir, we're going to call you in a minute. But the worst ones I used to hear was when I was growing up, we used to go to Belle Isle, right? So we'd be out there and I would always be like, hey, beautiful, you know what I'm saying? This and that. This was at like 17. Mm-hmm. So I used to always show women respect. And I used to always be like, hey, beautiful, how you doing? And this and that. And it got me further than, hey, what's up, baby? Or this and that. Hey, girl, hey, yo. That shit played out. But see, my homeboys used to always be like, what's up, baby? And then as soon as they get turned down, it'll be like, well, fuck you then, bitch. I think that's the worst. Yeah. Like, how far did that shit get you, right? It doesn't get you anywhere. And I always told my homeboys, because they used to be like, bro, this motherfucker getting all the goddamn women. Because I think I was polite about it. I came to them respectfully. And then more than anything, dudes don't realize if a woman turns you down and say, I'm good, right? Or say, no, I got a boyfriend. Mm-hmm. 9 times out of 10, if your boyfriend allow you to come down to Belle Isle at that late at night anyway, he either doing him or he don't give a fuck about you. Yeah. So more than anything, you tell her, you know what? I respect that. I respect that, queen. You have a good night. Thank you. Leave it at that, right? Later on that night when she go home and he ain't there, she gonna be thinking about you anyway. And I always told them that, like, bro, trust me, if you're a good dude and you come polite, she gonna always think about you and be like, this was that polite dude. Mm-hmm. So my thing is always show respect. You ain't gotta say fuck you then, bitch, because where's that gonna get you?
A friend of mine actually had her life taken because she turned down somebody.
And that'd be the weakest right there. You mad because you mad because I won't give you my number? Yeah. Get the fuck on.
There's a lot of girls that I know that are just at the point where they give them their number, because nowadays dudes are so aggressive where when you give them their number,
they want to call.
They want to call it and they want to see your phone,
right now,
see the phone ring.
The same.
Thirsty.
Yep. And that's it. And if they don't see it ring, then who knows? There's issues, there's problems. They want to call you out of your name.
Motherfucker, I could have left that car that phone in the car. This can be my house number. It can be anything.
Yeah.
What the fuck you calling for? That shit is weak.
My email address, I had to take my number off of my cards too, because that's
people
how
was calling.
Men can be. Literally, I currently had to take my phone number off my business card.
I feel like if you that thirsty, then you're not really getting much to begin with. I swear, because I feel like it's the dudes that get the most, that are the most chill when it comes to talking to women, everything else. These dudes on these dating sites, that go on there and then want to make you feel bad about yourself when you're not interested in them or whatever else. I just move on. There's plenty of other fish in the sea, and I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like at the end of the day, women aren't looking for the dude that's thirsty. They want a dude that is confident in himself, and can carry himself well, even if he's not super rich or whatever else. They want somebody who they feel good around.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. So, come on, Queen. What you got if you was pulling a dude?
What's my line?
Go ahead. You can do it on me or Mike, whoever. Come on.
Very much so. Like, hey, so I really enjoyed talking to you, and I want to talk to you again later. So
that's it.
Yeah.
So you just walked up? No, you walk up to me or Mike or whoever.
That's enough for me, though.
What's the first thing you say?
It depends on what was happening. So I might just be like, so listen, about your eyes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and text me real quick because I want to be texting you later if I fall asleep.
Okay. Oh damn. Then that's it. I mean that's real simple. That makes it real easy. I'm not gonna lie to you though.
It's real.
That's real, but it's so few and far between that you get something like that. Yeah. It's always like diluted, and you gotta fish through all the bullshit to figure out what the girl really wants if they're interested.
But in all honesty, if she walked up to you and said, "Hey, motherfucker, give me your number," you would still give her your number.
Yes.
Here's my Instagram too, so it wouldn't make a difference. So, I don't think y'all have to work as hard. Y'all definitely don't have to work as hard as us.
You can go in a place and 90 probably 5% of whoever's in there is going to give you their number or be completely down with whatever you want to do. You want to come over later?
I had a guy tell me, he's like, I can't do that. I just done something real serious. And then at the end of the night, he was like, it's just no way you this cool. Like, we gotta stay connected. I'm like, no, remember it's getting real serious. Let's not even go that route. Remember?
So he fucked it up. So he was willing to cheat at that point.
No, he wasn't willing to cheat. I think
he just wanted
you know how
keep in contact just in case.
Just in case.
Because I don't know how this gonna play out, but I can't let you go too. Like, ain't no way. Like, I was like, follow me on Instagram.
There you go. Well, follow you on Instagram, and then he can hit you up whenever if he wants to. He needs
at that point, she don't want to fuck him no more.
Yeah, nobody's looking for your follower either.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let's jump into some deep shit. Because everybody been talking about this dude. He's done his 3rd interview on Drink Champs. Shout out to Drink Champs. They just won an award for best podcast.
I've never even seen it. What is it?
Man, you got to check out Jason. Very. Noriega owns it. Noriega and DJ. What is the DJ name? I can't remember his name. But it's Nori's show. Drink Champs is very dope. They have a lot of artists on there from. I can't. Yeah. From rappers to comedians. They had Shaq, Kevin Hart, Kanye.
Do they drink
Diddy.
On the podcast?
Yes, they get fucked up.
Oh, okay.
At least
you think we drink?
Hers was lit. Yeah. Her interview was very lit.
Faith Evans.
What do they do? Make them drink before they come on or something?
So no, they're drinking during the show.
Oh, okay.
And it's usually like a what you think is like a 3-hour show?
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
interesting.
Our show is usually 2 hours minimum. I mean, we've gone 3-4 hours on this show. 3 hours, I feel like it's about the average.
We've been 3 hours. No, we've been 3 hours and 50 minutes before.
Yeah, that's what I said. 3, even 4 hours. Yeah.
But no, they keep it lit the whole fucking time. And Kanye West has been on there 3 different times.
Yeah.
It seems like every time. And this is my dude. I fuck with Kanye West heavily. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Queen was having a conversation before you came where Kanye West says things and does shit, but it has a point or a purpose. I think so many people don't see how in depth his purpose is, so they just turn around and they call it
he
crazy, or they calling him a coon right now.
Yeah, I know.
So they said, the Jewish comment. He just had a statement where he said, damn, what's the old boy name? Y'all gonna fuck me up. The black community gonna fuck me up for this. Come on, help me out, Queen. Damn.
I'm horrible remembering names.
Fuck, what did he just say? somebody on here gonna turn around and be like, motherfucker, you just was talking about the shit. Oh, George Floyd. So he said he fucked up. He said George Floyd did not die from the police officers. He died from fentanyl because he had took fentanyl prior to this. So what they say, allegedly. So he then turns around and says that the cop knee was barely in his neck. Like that wasn't what killed him. Then he turns around and he says, when George Floyd yelled out "mama," right? He wasn't hollering for his mama. He was hollering for his girlfriend, which was her name was Mama or whatever. So, but then he started to dog drag, the Jewish community and stuff like that. But I think this is all coming along from the White Lives Matter shirt. What do you think about it? Because I'm gonna ask her, but what do you think about Kanye? Honestly.
Me?
Yeah.
I enjoy hearing the things that he has to say.
Period.
I do. I really do.
Okay.
I feel like he has a perspective that's different. He doesn't like to follow in line and just hop on the bandwagon. This is what we all doing. He likes to actually look at it and look deeper into shit and say, this might not be exactly what it appears to be.
Right.
Because there's a lot of stuff that I see on media and everything. And I feel like a lot of things were put out there where they wanted black people to be against white people. They want people to be in constant wars with each other. And they don't want people to get along with each other.
At all.
And because at the end of the day, the people that I meet, we get along great. I don't meet a whole lot of black people that are like, oh, we hate white people. I don't meet a lot of white people that say we hate black people. But according to media and everything else, they make it look like, oh, we all just hate each other out here. And that's not the truth behind it. So I like this perspective.
So Queen, what did you think about the White Lives Matter shirt? Did you think it had a meaning, a statement behind it?
I am so embothered by things like this. I am not always, like Mike said, it's so much more than what meets the eye when it comes to Kanye. Like nothing is surface. When you think about anything he's ever done, all of his albums, even how he writes, his interviews, it's never on the surface.
It's never basic.
It's never basic.
Yeah.
He wants you to think as intricately as he does. He's a genius. I'm not saying I condone everything that he does or that he says. I don't condone anything that or everything that I say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd be saying some stuff. I'm like, sis.
Yeah.
Scale back.
Yeah, I've said things
before. But a lot of what he does, I feel like it's meant to provoke thought. It's meant to provoke emotion. And it's meant to get us from a place of being stuck. But we perceive it and we're so, I guess, ready to be on the defensive side.
Straight attack mode.
We jump into attack mode. That shirt didn't bother me. Yeah. White lives do matter. I'm not saying one matters more than the other. Purple lives matter too. Hot pink lives matter. Lime green lives matter. Like, it's not about that. Right. I think on so many levels, he prefers equality. I think he wants us to understand, like, it's not racism is it's here. It's a double-edged sword. Yes. Like, so why are we so? Yeah, we're. I think people want to be more enraged. Like they want the black people to be so enraged. I'm not saying I'm not mad. I'm just saying I'm also forgiving and moving forward.
Don't let this shit control you. Because so many people get controlled by it. And that's what I feel like the media and people want. They want you to be controlled, so enraged that you can't think for yourself and see past it what is actually going on.
So if I can instill fear, then that means I can control you. And that's exactly what's happening. But Kanye doesn't have, I guess, the right publicist to say, hey, say it like this.
He don't know how to say it.
And it'll be, taken a lot better. And he doesn't care. But I also love that about him.
Yeah, I was going to say he doesn't care.
Because guess what?
It's no filter.
So many people are still following him. He's still making the money. He's still selling the records. We still listen to his music. And then you're pissed because he has an opinion about something. Like, get over yourself. You're doing everything he wants you to do. He wants to remain relevant, and that's exactly what's happening.
Yep.
If I know all I gotta do is say something that is the complete opposite of what people are actually thinking, I'm gonna say that.
And I'm gonna stay in people's mouths, because if people stay talking about you,
yep. He's making so much money.
Yep.
Kanye West that put the White Lives Matter t-shirt on first. You did by intentionally ignoring what Black Lives Matter would actually mean if it was applied. Taking a look at the real problem that is happening, which is our culture. A celebration of perversity pitched to us as if it's diversity. It's not. Why do you think they don't pay attention to the 80% of Black boys in the 4th grade that cannot meet reading standards in the state of California? Why don't they want to talk about that? Because it's perfect. It's empty air to insert information into. It is why they want those Black boys and those Black children to look up to Cardi B so they can further insert information that will guarantee they are incarcerated, celebrating the street lifestyle. When you attempt to dignify the undignified, this is what happens. This is the result. But no, I guess the real issue, the only topic of today is how dare Kanye West? How dare Candace Owens? And in response to that, I think the only thing I can say is how dare you?
It leaves you speechless, doesn't it?
It's just like I just want everybody to find something more. You know, if you're gonna do something about the things that you're actually upset about, then okay. But it's like I feel like people reach so much.
Yeah.
You want to be mad.
Mm-hmm.
There's other stuff that you can be mad about and take action on, okay? There's domestic violence. It's domestic violence again this month.
17-year-old
you know what I'm saying?
dying. You know what I'm saying?
You want to be mad at
Kanye for his opinion. It's just his opinion. You know what I'm saying? If that's how he feels, okay. But if you notice more than anything, he's not trying to change your opinion.
Exactly.
Why are you trying to change his?
And that's the part that scares me. It's like he hasn't done a press release. Nothing.
He ain't said y'all thinking small-minded, y'all. I'm right, y'all wrong. You never hear him say those things. It's just
and he's showing
his opinion.
Power and authority he has and influence he has. He ain't got anything. He wore a shirt.
He
wore a shirt.
Yeah, people are so triggered. And what's funny to me is a lot of these people are the people that say, "Oh, let whoever do whatever they want to do, and you shouldn't judge people." But as soon as something gets said or a shirt gets worn that they don't like, they literally melt down. Their brain literally can't take it, and they melt down. And then you look at these people on what they stand for and what they're preaching, and it's like, how can you believe anything that they ever say if they react like this towards one thing that they don't like? Just one.
But I think even with the shirt, though, I told people, because I'm a heavy Kanye West defender. And I tell people all the time, like, you're not looking deeper into the shirt, right? Because if you see the two shirts, and one, most people didn't know that the young lady that was on there with him wearing the other shirt is Lauryn Hill's daughter. So I don't think Lauryn Hill would allow her daughter to wear some shit like that, especially with Lauryn Hill being so pro-Black, right? But you have a white shirt with Black lettering. Then you have a Black shirt with white lettering, right? So if you notice, it's putting on there that Black Lives Matter. And like I told people, I think it's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Nas have wore a shirt like this. I had an argument with somebody where Nas wore a shirt that said Nigger on it, right? And him and another young lady wore it. So I think it's an oxymoron just to make you uncomfortable. So let me wear this to make you uncomfortable. Exactly.
That's what he does.
Exactly. Exactly.
So what?
And I don't think people get that. You know what I'm saying?
Also, we don't know what Lauryn Hill's mindset is to this day. The thing about being like, when you are pro-Black, that does not mean you are anti-white.
Well, that's true.
And that's what he's trying to relay to us. It's like y'all so hell-bent on being pro-Black that y'all can't change the world like we need it to change because you want it to be so Black. We're not the only ones here.
You can't fight racism with racism.
You can't. So when you want peace, you don't talk more about war.
Yeah.
You talk more about the peace that you desire, right? And that's where we keep failing. It's like y'all paying attention to the wrong part of it.
Us.
Yeah, I knew.
Not we.
I knew quite a few people that Black Lives Matter was really big, and obviously, they're black, but they said we're not going to go out, we're not marching, we're not doing any of this stuff because some of our biggest supporters throughout our entire lives were white people, and they didn't do anything to us, and I feel like that was such a divider. It wasn't even about like Black lives. It was like a divider to put a stick between and push black people and white people, everybody. I feel like it was there to push
Anytime
people apart.
You say one thing, it takes away the thing that you did not say.
Yeah.
Like, all lives matter.
Yeah. And I used to say that too. And I'm like, I don't know how I can support one person above another person based off of color. I mean,
don't make us choose.
Like it
Why
doesn't
do we have to choose every day we wake up?
Yeah. And the people that funded that, if you look and read into it, they were taking large sums of money and buying themselves mansions.
That's why they blackballing Candace Owens right now, because she actually went deep into it. She's a reporter.
Yeah.
She got deep into it.
Yeah.
And it was like the motherfuckers was living off of that funding.
The people that started it were creating, chaos and wanted stuff to happen because they were making money off of it at the end of the day.
I mean, so was KKK.
Yeah.
They got a whole. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it's an endless. What is it called? Chain of events that we can't ever. But it's like, at what point do we, with the power that we have and the knowledge that we have, say, okay, like for real, y'all, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
All lives matter. Y'all gonna say all lives right here and then go in the back and do nothing. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just annoying for me. It's annoying for me. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a shirt that says Pink Lives Matter so we can be unbiased and neutral. I guess. I don't know.
Not pink.
I mean, see how you mad? What color then? Jesus? Camo.
So Al says
Camo lives matter.
It's hard to tell what he's saying because he's not saying anything. And then he agreed with you. He said, like Queen said, he may need a better publicist. You know what? I don't think he has a publicist. Yeah. I think Kanye says, I do what the fuck I want to do.
That's it. He wouldn't listen to him anyway.
But my thing is, let me ask you this. And Al, question. Would you respect somebody more if somebody, because my thing is, if you have a publicist, you're a puppet to that publicist.
Exactly.
I would rather you say what the fuck you feel and how you feel it. Just like I said with the school thing. Listen, your son being real fucking fruitish around here.
I wouldn't say puppet because I work in that arena. I would not say puppet because it's not like you get to just. They say it is. It's like consent.
True, but they tell you what's wrong or what's right. Who's to tell me if I'm an adult, and for me, just for me, if I'm an adult and I need to say something, you can't tell me what's wrong and right. If the way it comes out my mouth.
I really do sometimes.
Yeah. And if I say, but you know what? If I say something that's wrong and somebody's offended by it, it's nothing wrong with me apologizing. And that goes to show the integrity of a person, because if you can say, you know what, I said this wrong, I apologize. Do I need a publicist to write that for me and tell me like, well, you know what, maybe you should say this or say this to them? No. I'm gonna say it how I said it. Little Boosie need a.
He's the most horrible.
But he need a publicist. But at the same time, we respect him because he say what he means and he means what he says.
We don't respect him.
I think we do.
Do we? I do not. You respect him. I do not respect the person speaking like that.
I think I can respect him because
Boosie
a fool.
He says everything, but he doesn't talk to a person. He talks
at a person.
He's Boosie.
He's some. And I'll say this: I respect him because he is who he is. He's gonna say what he means and means what he say, but he doesn't try to say that's my opinion. He forces his opinion onto you, and is saying no, that's wrong. Not rather than saying I feel like this is wrong. It's wrong, and I said it's wrong. That type of person. He's more like a cult. You know what I'm saying?
He's
Kanye.
Very, very pushy. Very much so. You're gonna be convinced at the end of this conversation.
just because I'm Boosie and I said it, yada yada yada. And he's a loud speaker, so it's more like I'm right because I'm getting louder and I'm louder and I'm louder. Kanye, he's more, this is how I feel. Take it for what it is. If you don't believe me, I don't give a fuck.
Al made a good point. He said, he ain't said nothing. He ain't said nothing. Exactly. So why are we doing all of this?
Say why we worried about it, dude. If he ain't said shit, why we worried about it?
Yeah. How?
Yeah.
What made us care so much that we blew this up just like he laid in his bed and said, "What you looking for, Mike?"
Fruit fly got your ass. He looked like he seen one flying mines too. Like it's flavor, brother.
Ew.
It's okay. I mean, I'm still it's alcohol killed the drink.
Say it killed his ass real quick.
Yeah.
He might have been in that bitch drinking your shit low key. But no, Al, you do make a point. Me personally, I think I respect Kanye more because he won't be filtered. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that he does not wait for somebody to give an opinion and then he's piggybacking. He's just like, this is what this is off top.
And this is how I feel.
Yeah. I got mad respect for that.
Yeah.
I do feel like even when was it TMZ? He was some guy finally like ripped his head off, but he was so eloquent.
So let me ask you this. So Al, question too. When somebody had made this post where they said when Kanye West said George Bush hate black people, right? We applauded that. That's the same Kanye West that we dealing with, right? We always knew that Kanye West was very blunt. He was going to say what he wanted to say. They did not know he was going to say that in that interview. Mm-hmm. So, but he said it. And we was like, okay, all right, Kanye, respect. So what's the difference between then and now? He's going to always say what he want to say, regardless if it's for black people or white people. He's going to say what he want to say. So why are we mad about it that he's saying it on white people's behalf now or Jewish people's behalf?
That's what I'm saying. Why is it not equal?
Yeah.
Why do we not get as enraged for other people? Is the whole point I'm talking about. How do we only get mad for us?
Yeah.
But we talk about how much change we want to create. No, you have to stay enraged. Keep that same energy.
With everybody,
keep that
everybody.
Same energy, or we will never get anywhere.
I feel like we as a culture pay entirely too much attention to icons, celebrities, and pay attention to
what's really going on,
what they say. I feel like most of us have lost the ability to think for ourselves. We pay attention to what they say, and we want to look at what they say and go by that, and that's it. So many of these younger kids, like literally, I swear, like they would die if Taylor Swift wasn't around or Cardi B or whatever. They wouldn't know what to do. They literally live for them, and it's crazy. I couldn't imagine being that addicted to or caught up in someone. I don't understand.
Yeah, relying
that you don't even know. You don't. Yeah, you don't know.
Say they tell you how to live, tell you how to move, tell you what to think.
Yeah, I mean that's what they want, though. They want that, but I don't understand it.
Sad. All right, we're not canceling Kanye.
No, how could you cancel Ye?
Exactly.
It doesn't even make any sense.
I agree.
He's a genius. It's just like, shooting meat spit out the bone when it comes to him and everyone else. Because everything he does and says is not great.
It's not.
He says some stuff. I'm like, come on, Unc.
Like, what the fuck?
Got us out here looking bold. And then he comes back and it's like, all right.
This motherfucker makes a point.
He gets grace.
Yeah. So, Kanye, keep doing you. Keep being you.
And Candace, I don't know. I'm going to have to see a little bit more because she might be a little messy. It's like, sis, you have to be discreet. And if you're going to ride, okay.
She might be a little Stacey Dashes.
You feel me?
Yeah, she might. I got to look more into her stuff. I'm going to watch her documentary this weekend. But I got to see who she is.
She seems like she's
she
beautiful. She seems like an airhead, though. With, like she can just be told what to do. She seems very smart, though.
Yeah.
But not that she wants to use her
Candace
smart for
herself.
So Al says our culture feels like when we make it, we have a social responsibility to cater to us. But that's everybody, Al. You know what I'm saying? When white people make it, they should feel like they should look out for white people.
As much. It's not.
That's everybody. Indians, Asian people. You know what I'm saying? It's just that should be everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because even look at this. When white people do white people say you sell out, you sold out?
I don't know. Maybe
I've heard them say.
Yeah.
It depends on how. Yeah.
I will agree with Al though. I feel like black people in general, culture, definitely look out for their people.
But
more than what white people do. I already know that.
That's true, but I think that's all culture. But at the same time, it's like you can look out for your people to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but
because my thing is, look at shit, the artist that just got shot, and the waffle. That's my man's too. That's goddamn. But my thing is, okay, he looked out for his people, right? One of his people killed him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
well, I mean, Judas and Jesus. Right?
Yeah.
So I mean, we can never
look out for all our people.
We can never. Somebody's going to be jealous enough to turn. Like, there's no way we could pick that person out in advance or not.
Right.
Do your thing. Keep moving.
Do the best that you can. And it's like, do I owe you, Al? Do I owe you my muteness? Is that the only way that I feel like I'm down with the culture, by being a mute? No, I should be entitled to say what I want to say.
Oh, no,
you know what I'm saying? Because me personally, like, I'm like you, Queen. I feel like it's in order to kill. I think in order to kill racism, we all have to look at we all matter. You know what I'm saying? Because because it's no such thing as just white racism. You know what I'm saying? All cultures are racist. Even if you saying, Al, because even just at the end of the day, even with your statement, when you saying, and it's not saying you're a racist, but just with your statement, when you saying, when you make it, look out for your people. How about look out for every fucking one, regardless if it's black, white, or what's not? Yeah.
That's it.
Because my thing is, we got to get away from so many, because that's how Jews look at it. Take care of us. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even the Chaldeans take care of us.
Yeah, Chaldeans are heavy.
Yeah, so it's more like, how about everybody start looking at, let's take care of the world. Let's take care of everybody. Because you even see so many different cultures come into America and stuff like that and live off our backs, you know what I'm saying? And treat us like shit in our own communities. But my thing is, they only do that because we allow them to. And they're looking at, I'm taking care of mine. You take care of yours. You take care of yours.
Y'all taking care of us.
Right.
But collectively, do y'all know what we could do? Like,
shut shit down.
We can shut it down.
Shut shit down. And even if everybody got together and stuck together as people, I think the world can be 10 times better if everybody just looked at it and was like, you know what, we all live here. Let's take care of everyone. Rather than
your
just
friends like you?
No.
You gotta get you some new friends.
You know what? I'm gonna say
your friends like you?
I would say a majority of my friends are like me.
We're making progress. So you gotta change your world.
That's
working on your world. I continue working on mine, and then that's how, like, literally, as long as we keep doing that. But if I think within your circle is
and I think in the
stagnant.
I think more than anything is I mean it's more just a lot of people just saying, you know, like, our people matter. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with saying our people matter.
And you don't even gotta say it. Just watch people. Let people see you treat people.
Treat a person with face value. If you see what they are and they're a good person, treat them as a good person.
I watch people, and I had to have this conversation with my daughter because I watched her take on this attitude of her friends.
Real quick. So Al says racism isn't going anywhere. He said, I'm not saying that I'm feeling that's my feeling, but I'm saying that's how our people feel.
I mean, anytime you start, thoughts become things. Anything that you have ever seen before you, it was a thought first. The microphone, your MacBook, the chair you're sitting in, headphones, the podcast. Start off with a concept, right? Before it was able to manifest with your work and your money, your investments, to what we can see now. The simple fact that your first initial thought is racism ain't going nowhere already set your tone, Al. Yeah. So how could we expect change to come from you, or to come from your circle, or to come from your world, and filter through the world and create change if we already know that your initial mindset is, listen, it ain't going to work. So then I know that everything follow after that is set in this tone. This ain't really going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah. And most people that said things
racism like that, is going somewhere. In my world, I don't know about yours.
I mean, I think
racism is.
I think significant strides have been made in that area.
Seriously.
Yes, it's gotten crazy better. I mean, I didn't used to live back in the day, but from what you read in history books and everything,
I'm not seeing Emmett Till.
I'm not seeing that stuff. I mean, I can't speak because I'm white, but
but you can speak, and that doesn't matter.
But I see how things are going, and on a daily basis. I mean, I speak to people daily that are outside my race, culture, whatever, and I know a lot of people that haven't even necessarily experienced any racism. They'll tell me we've never experienced what that is, so they don't even know how to react when they hear all this stuff. It's in one ear and out the other, and I feel like that's a good way to be. I feel like let's continue on like that, and then hopefully at some point in time everybody will be like that. Our kids will be like that. We won't see that. I think that is possible. Yeah. I do.
But as long as we have a doubt in our mind, as long as you have one doubt in your mind, I promise you. Somebody just asked me in my inbox the other day, like, what can't you do? We see you playing basketball, we see you cooking, we see you doing your kids' hair. I said, I'll never know.
Yeah.
I'll never know what I can't do.
Al, you want us to call you? So Dia X, she says, I agree with the queen 100%.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, love.
Al, if you want us to call you or you want to call 313-240-2489.
Only call if you're ready to talk.
Oh, shit. It sounds like a call out. Al, you ready for this call out? You know what? Tell me if you want me to call you. I'll call you. Oh, he said, okay. He said, let's go.
I mean, I already said everything I have to say. So I mean, there's nothing fresh I'm going to say.
Okay, so let's call Al.
Have you tried those fun stuff? I haven't tried them, but people have been telling me.
What's good? Not much. What you got? What you got?
What you feel like arguing about? Tag me in. Tag me in. For sure. So, I guess, I guess, if a person is thinking that they cannot do something, then they will never ever succeed in it. You know, like, well, I wasn't done, but go ahead. Well, if it starts with the mindset, my mindset is completely different. And so when your mindset is completely different, so are your behaviors. I can bet you, probably all the money I'll ever make in my life, that you don't treat white people the same as you treat black people. Even if you're saying I'm not racist, I can bet you behaviorally, like if I ask some people that know you, are you saying what's up the same to them? Are you greeting them the same with that same energy, with that same love, that same compassion, that same grace? Are you? Are you? Okay, well let's start and that and
Al, you got me, Al. You got me.
But
I will say I've always gotten very positive vibes from Al. He's always treated me well since the very first day I met him. I even let a certain word slip in his presence that I shouldn't know that I shouldn't know that I shouldn't have said. And he told me that he could feel my passion and what I was saying at the moment, and he didn't have no problem with that because he know it didn't come from a place of hate. So I do believe that Al had I hear what he's saying, but I think deep down I think that he's a little bit more positive than how he's coming off of it. I really do.
I appreciate all of the listen. I'm here for optimism always. But the truth is, like when you dig and if you're transparent and completely vulnerable, more black people have racist issues, underlying hatred, resentment, and bitterness because of stuff that happened to people whose names they don't even know.
Yeah. I'm
like, we are still, but you, and then you made a point. You said, I don't see white people getting gunned down. I don't see white people. That's because they don't need the white people to be enraged.
I do agree with that. Yeah.
They need the black people to be enraged and remain that way. And then when we're not enraged, they instill fear in whatever manners that they can. So as long as we're seeing black people get gunned down, then we're afraid that could be our fathers, our husbands, our brothers, our nephews, or even us on the side of the road. They create all of that. I do not feel it. It's a proven fact.
It is.
It's a proven fact. The media, and I work in media, they show you what they need to show you based on the response they need us to have.
And if you look at all the high up media companies, I think like almost every media company is owned by like the same couple people.
They create the news.
Yeah, they do.
It's so much more news that you'll never know about. So many articles. I know so many writers. I know some. Oh my God, it's so many stories that we never get to hear. Why? Because they're not tragic enough. They're not gonna piss us off enough. And so as long as we feed into it.
So I real quick statement. He wasn't 17, but a teenage boy was shot by a Mexican police officer coming out of a Taco Bell drive-thru, and he was white. he was white.
But did that make you mad? Al, be quiet.
Said, absolutely.
It did. I got chills and everything.
It's a goddamn shame.
Al, I hope that if that was me, if that was me that got shot, you would have shed a tear.
Say, fuck, they got Mike.
I hope.
But I mean, you said how to change the narrative. That's a conversation that we can have from now until the end of time. But I will say it's important to gain a healthier perspective of why we see what we see. You know what I mean? And to just operate in fairness. That's number one. Like we are not fair. I don't care what nobody say. I could follow you around all day if that's what you want me and be like, yep, that right there. That's what I was talking about right there. Yep, stuff like that. Yep. If I were to follow you around, then I could, study your behaviors a little bit differently, but I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything about your life, but I don't know if you want to. I was saying it like
she was just saying in general.
Yeah, I was just saying generally. Yeah. That I would need to see that. You said, how do you change the narrative? It's individually. Like I said, you change your world to change the world. If your world is infected, well, listen, don't be a part of the change, love. Okay.
Okay. I see so many people, and this is just in a general, not people in general. As far as speaking negative things, I 100% believe in the power of speaking positive and manifesting because when I'm around people like that, I enjoy the company of people like that. They don't even have to be speaking things into existence or anything like that, or talking positive. Just them as a person and somebody that I'm speaking to, you can tell the difference rather than the person that takes everything that they run across throughout the day. Fuck, I didn't get this today, or this didn't happen. No matter what they do, they turn everything into a negative. There's always a negative side to it. And when you speak to people like that, you don't even want to speak to them because their energy, their whole vibe is off. So I feel like just in general, if everybody was to have a more positive mindset on everything, and I think that's what you're getting at overall.
That's it.
If everybody has a more positive mindset on everything, I think that can make a huge difference and a huge change in the world. We just got to work on these people that have these negative mindsets and work and work on getting people to not be that, because if you do that, then I feel like you don't have the hate groups, you don't have all these things. If you can somehow make the power of your word reach these people, then you can get rid of a lot of that stuff.
You gotta read the
Hey, I got a task for you, Al. All right, I'm gonna find a hater. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find a KKK member or just a white supremacist, and have him and you on the show and see if you can change his outlook.
Can you be passionate without being argumentative?
Yeah, that's the thing. Because you have your views and he has his views.
But the thing too is like your views can't just be so
one-sided
biased.
Yeah,
exactly, because well, that's the thing. They are more blatant about their stance. You have a stance, but you're not honest enough with yourself yet to be as blatant as a KKK member. No, I'm just saying everything you said, but I'm saying it a little bit louder in a different voice. Mike said the same thing I said, by the way.
I spoke it a little.
I appreciate it.
It's a little. It's different. I say it a little bit differently.
I appreciate it.
I do.
No.
I can see it now. We do the Halloween show. Somebody dresses up as a ghost. He's kidnapping and bringing him in here.
Damn Grand Wizard.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this though, Al. Can you see? So the Grand Wizard, he's actually speaking his beliefs, right? And you're going to be speaking your beliefs. So what's the difference from? What if his doesn't? So, but let me ask you this. Honestly, if a person talked to, just say he believes in white power, right? but he doesn't say he kills black people or nothing like that. Just say he's having a conversation. He doesn't call you out your word, no N words, no nothing, right? And he just saying, listen, I'm out here to uplift my people. You know what I'm saying? It's no sense of hate or nothing like that. I just believe white is right, right? And you believe black is, if it's black, is where it's at, right? What's the, look out for? Okay.
It's the same thing as when people say Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing. It is the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. You have to, the thing is, when you're saying that you believe, I'll let you talk.
Mm.
You're absolutely right, but it's up to us what we decide to digest, and it's up to us what we decide to accept. It's up to us what we decide to react to, and the more they put in front of us that only enrages us, then we'll only be enraged. If you don't even have the thought to just to be educated or to be influenced on another side, then you won't be. You'll only be bitter, and you'll only have the thoughts that you have, which is like you said, you don't believe that racism is going anywhere. You don't believe you have the power to invoke change in that area. So you will not be one of the ones to do it. And that's okay because everybody's not meant to be a Martin Luther King Jr. or Rosa Parks and Thurgood Marshall. Not everybody can, but you know, we need people to repost too. So
now I could be completely wrong in what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna take this too. Um, I feel like as generations go, like look at how our great grandparents raised our kids. Each generation, I feel like you lose more and more. Like we were a certain way. We used to spank our kids. We used to try and have them be a certain way, live good, whatever. And as things continue down, I feel like each generation gets taught less and less and less. So let's take this to a racism matter. I feel like hate is something that has to be taught. And I feel like if parents are already not teaching their kids morals and whatever else, I feel like as we go on, I feel like the parents aren't going to want to have to beat into their kids' head all this hate because I don't know any kids that just don't want to give you a hug or be nice to you, whoever you are. So I feel like as time goes on, I feel like generations aren't going to beat it into their kids' head that you have to be this way. Eventually, it's going to get to the point where it's very, very watered down, and I think that people will eventually. I won't say that it'll ever 100% disappear because there's always going to be people out there. There's always going to be killers, murderers, just as there's always going to be haters. But I feel like it's going to get diluted down to the point where people aren't going to see this. It's not going to be mainstream. I think eventually, 50 years down the line, I think that things will really be a lot different than what they are today. Because I feel like we made a lot of strides. I really think that because look at we say, oh, all that kid needed was a whooping, but parents don't even want to be hit their kids or teach them anything anymore. So if you got to teach hate, then I feel like that as well will eventually disappear as time goes on. I may be wrong, but I just think that there's a good comparison between those two and hope that maybe something will change and it will be different down the road. So, just a thought.
I mean, and I would like to think that there has been some progress.
Oh,
like,
there has been already.
Years,
yeah,
you know, and that they would love for us to look at the lack of progress, and that is also a form of discouragement. If I can get you focused on what else we need to do as opposed to
the positive strides we made,
you get what I'm saying? Then I can make you feel like a little less, a little weak, a little belittled. You know what I mean? Demeaned, a little less, full of hope. That's the trick. And so if I can encourage and spark something different, like that's what I'm gonna do. No, I can't change everyone's mind and everyone's heart, but I'm certain I can plant a seed and somebody else is gonna water it at some point or another, whether I'm here to do it or
not. Okay.
Man, this show got real deep.
It did.
It really did.
We appreciate you for taking our call. Tune in. We about to jump into Mike After Dark. We got something dope. All right.
Now, see
ya. No, I'm not gonna use that on you.
I ain't got time for this. That's it. That's my Mike Nasty. We don't give nobody else that horn. That's mine.
So many people got it. So we on with Mike After Dark on Opinions with Twan. Mike, what you got for us?
I had a certain topic that I was gonna do, but I think I'm gonna save that for maybe next week or Halloween. So what I'd like to do this week is for the ladies and call in, text in. I wanna hear. It's nothing crazy, but what is it that you guys would want us to stop doing when it comes to being in bed? Sex. What do you want? What do the ladies want guys to stop doing when it comes to sex? So where do we want to start at? I mean, we've only got.
Are you asking me?
We've only got one lady on the show.
We only got one lady, but all the ladies,
I'm sure,
on Instagram,
texting and stuff.
What's something that y'all want fellas to stop doing during sex?
Now I'm about to be mad at all my sisters on Instagram. I just know it. I can feel it because they about to come up with a whole bunch of stuff that they could have just told them.
Yeah.
And I'm big on communicating.
Just telling people straight up, don't do that.
Like, no, you move their head or you move their hand like that.
Oh, okay.
It's just how you say it. You don't just let the BS keep happening and then you just lay there and deal with it.
I agree with that.
You think women doing that?
Absolutely.
I think some just deal
because they talk about it later on in salons and stuff like, oh no, yeah,
because that's how that topic
feel like nothing.
Because that's how that topic comes up. Yeah.
Sis, you wasted all your time. I don't like to waste my time, so I would rather, at the moment that I feel the displeasure, could you not so much like.
Say you're not eating it right.
Lick. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not so rough and go down a little bit. And it's not about being bossy. It can be intimate. The teaching can be intimate. It can be sexy.
Can you take that from both sides though? Both parties? So if somebody was like, too much teeth, baby.
I mean, there's sometimes where it's so sensitive. I gotta be like, ooh, stop, back off. Yeah.
No, for real. Yeah. Or ass. Like there's nothing wrong with ass.
I feel like there's. I'm the same way as her though.
What's our topics? No. What's our favorite topic? Like, so yeah, Queen. I think I wanted to eat some ass.
Yeah.
Are you up with that?
Me?
Communication is key.
You talking about mine, or are you saying somebody else?
What's up, Barbie?
Do we want to call up Perkins?
No.
Shanita first.
Barbie, can I call? You know what, Barbie? If you want to call. I got a question for you on the sex topic. I'm trying to see some other women that I can call to on here and just see, like, you know what? I got somebody for you.
I'm surprised Brandy ain't on here. Where's Brandy?
You know what? Brandy was on here early and she jumped off.
She went to bed for once. The first time ever, she went to bed
on time, huh?
Yeah.
But no,
I mean, we can go the other way too. I mean, what is it that is there something that dudes don't like that women?
We usually just tolerate the shit. Hey, question. Go ahead, Mike. You can ask her. We on Mike After Dark.
So what is it? What is it that women do not enjoy from men when they're having sex? What is it that you would say that you have to either teach or how you bring it up to them? What is it that you don't like?
What makes you cringe?
Yeah, what's something that you wish men would stop doing during sex?
Is that much, sis?
Sounds like she got a whole list. Hold up. Let me get my notebook out.
Okay, thinking they stroking something, and it's just like, boy, if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
So have you ever hurt somebody's feelings? And hold on. Let me hear this conversation. So let me hear how you. So if somebody's shit was weak, how would you say it? That his shit was weak.
They always know.
So what did you say? That ain't it. That ain't it. I think that's the best way.
That ain't it.
That ain't it.
It ain't. And it ain't.
Damn.
Sis, I done had to get from up under. Like, I'm sorry. This no.
Really?
No, this ain't what I needed.
Really? You did that to somebody?
I'm out of
Really?
here.
And what made it?
And my kids pick
and
up.
what?
I mean, little dog.
and what made it so? What is it that made it so bad though? Was it they just didn't know how? Was it little? Was it
rushing? What you rushing for?
Oh, okay.
Like it's a
that.
this is a moment. Like this is about to be the most incredible experience you've ever had. Like we're about to go to another realm. What are you doing?
So let me ask you this. So ladies, so what if what if y'all shit was weak and dudes just got up and was like, yeah, baby girl, that wasn't it?
I accept it because if it's weak, then yeah, you shouldn't be here. And I don't know. I don't know what that feels like. I'm just saying, even if I was a whack basketball player or whack whatever, I would expect people to have a whack response. Like, yeah, that's whack. I'm straight. So how could you? We're gonna fist bump and I'm all right. Won't see you again.
That was the weakest pussy I ever had.
But guess what? Guess what?
I mean, I've been with some that are tighter, some that are a little bit looser. But I mean,
so you've never had weak pussy?
I don't know. I don't even know what
weak pussy is.
See what I'm saying? It's like yeah.
To me, weak pussy would be something that didn't smell good. That just,
we never even get close enough.
Maybe not kept up or just
completely untamed.
Yeah,
like that cat that was buried by the
exactly. That cat. That's where that cat
buried pussy. Okay. All right. Man, we appreciate you for picking up and telling us I guess dudes with the big head.
Yeah. Thank you.
No stroke.
No stroke.
It only happened to me one time, but that was enough.
What the fuck is no stroke? When you put it in, you gotta hit. You gotta stroke.
Like, I don't know. I can't. No, you would think that this is
hold on. No,
this is an automatic.
Pull it.
You would think this was automatic.
Let's see the no stroke. Stand up. We want to see the no stroke. Come on. Nah, fuck that. We want to see the no stroke. Fella to fella, we want to see what the no stroke is.
And so I'm a dancer, so I can see how people.
Okay, so if move the chair back. So if he got you on all fours on the table, right?
I'm on all fours. Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
It's just.
What's the no stroke? I want to see this no stroke.
Is she watching online?
Is she watching?
You watching, sis?
Let's see this no stroke.
When they do this, with no type of like you gotta get in there. You know what I'm saying?
So you supposed to step.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You might need
I agree.
Put the one leg up.
We've seen Twan.
I'm saying, but if
you gotta hit that one leg.
if you stiff, that hurts. If you have no
What
feeling,
is so? What does that hit?
we don't know. We don't know.
Because it goes up. It goes up.
Muscles.
Okay.
We don't know. But if you're not in tune with the body and how the body is moving, it's a movement she's giving. You gotta meet the movement.
Come on,
it's a rhythm.
ladies.
Boom,
The ladies said they want to hit. They want to see it again.
Boom.
Let's see his stroke. She a dancer, y'all. So let's see this.
Like people, get away from
I've been watching the stroke. It was good.
So what's your stroke, Mike? No. I don't.
I
She showed her stroke. I showed my stroke before. What's your stroke, Mike? Come on, bro.
Come on.
The ladies on here like, Mike, what's your stroke?
You know the ladies.
Come on, Mike. No. Move your mic back. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Hold up.
Come on,
Mike.
Here y'all go. Mike stroke.
Oh.
That was good.
That was not a stroke. That was a jack.
I had that horrible experience, and it's just like,
come on, Mike. You ain't off the fucking case, bro. He think you getting off the case. Okay.
That's it.
But that's a stroke. You moving your bottom half.
I'm moving my bottom half. Like I will angle myself to whatever I need to be in. Like wherever it's at. Like you can tilt whatever.
You can go up in it. You can go down.
You can go down.
Okay, Mike. I see.
I'm done with the stroke for today. I'm done with the stroke for today.
So somebody said, why y'all gotta put him on the spot like that?
Yeah, why you gotta do that?
Come on now, you seen my stroke, you seen her stroke.
Y'all don't care about me.
We just seen you with your leg on it.
That's my favorite stroke right there. I love them.
But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So y'all think y'all be happily throwing that leg up?
Why you think we threw that leg up?
Listen, I know y'all need stability, and I know y'all trying to probably make it do what it do. But y'all gotta wait and make sure it's positioned properly before you start doing the extracurriculars, like putting a leg up.
So I'm gonna tell you why we put
completely changes the direction.
It does.
It does.
But it's not for y'all.
No,
Trust me, it ain't for y'all. It's for us. You know when we hear that, we feel that, and it's like, oh shit, hold on, bring it back, dog, bring it back. No. You have, for some reason, when you put that one leg up on the bed or up on the table or wherever, it kind of lets it flow back down. Yeah, let it come back down. It's either that or you want me in there thinking about little puppies and buried kittens and shit like that to bring it down. So I'd rather just put my leg up there rather than think of something else. It's just like, you know what? Put that leg up there, pump that gas back down. Think of something else. But it only stay up there for a hot second, though. You don't leave that leg up there for the long.
I don't always do.
You ever left it up there for long? Like, because you get that cramp in that motherfucker.
Man, I'm not gonna lie.
Period. And we feel all of that. I mean, women that are in tune with their bodies, it's like, and most women are not, like, spiritually and mentally in tune with their bodies to the point where they could orgasm without even being touched. Like, it's possible.
So do y'all be feeling us come? I be wondering that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that.
So why do women be asking, did you come?
Most women are not in tune with their bodies.
Okay.
And so they're only waiting to feel an orgasm. All of the in-between feelings that also feel good, that are also orgasmic, that they miss, because it's not just about reaching a peak. Like, the whole thing should be incredible.
Agree.
But they're not in tune with their bodies enough for that to happen.
I see your stroke game is called.
I do what I can.
Okay.
And I'm not, I don't even have a. So
I know.
I was doing pretty good tonight.
I never
had one.
In my mind, I'm like,
but you do realize you can stroke a dude too, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And I don't mean with a strap.
You know.
Okay.
Like if you riding or whatever.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Dying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Amen.
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all something that we tired of y'all.
Tell me. Can't wait to hear it.
We tired of y'all using them bullshit ass excuse. I don't like the ride. My knees hurt. We tired of that shit.
I'm so sorry you're encountering those.
But I'm just saying, you do
yoga and Pilates over here.
Okay. All right.
We ready for
now. We asked the question before on the show. How long are you riding? Most of the girls on here, Mike. I don't think he was on here that episode. Every woman said no more than maybe a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
I'll be honest. I've never really counted, but I know for sure it's more.
It's more than 3 minutes.
And then I'm telling you, I'm not here when I'm having intercourse, so I'm not thinking about the time. Neither is he. Like,
okay,
it's just we're not.
Miss Lady, you still on the line, right? It sound like you over there having sex right now. You hear that tick, tick, tick.
That bed was rocking.
You don't hear that knocking on the background? That's all we hear in our microphone and our headphones. Tick, tick. Like, oh shit, we gotta let her go. You got your fan on over there? She over it. Okay, nah. It's hot over there.
Since it just got hot over here. Says.
All right, we're gonna let you go. We appreciate you for calling in. We appreciate you picking up and answering our question.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
all right, you too.
Thank you. Bye.
Bro, Mike, you got somebody I can call, bro? I want to call one more person to ask that question.
People don't even know how to have sex for real. Like, it could be a whole podcast.
You know,
people don't even know.
Because I don't think people want to please each other no more. You know what I'm saying? And I think you got to please your partner.
We lived in a world where my job was to please.
And my thing is, when you having sex with somebody, don't just look at it as fucking. You know what I'm saying? Please your partner just as much as you want to be pleased.
And that's why I'm so serious about intimacy and even touching, because for me, that might be the start of stuff.
Yeah. Wow, ma'am, you are asleep. You woke over there? Question. Mike, would you like to ask her the question?
No, you go ahead and ask it.
All right. Real quick question. What is something that men do during sex that you wish they have stopped doing? That men do. Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Why you don't like that?
I don't think that's a rapping.
You've never had somebody ask you like,
who's your daddy? I think.
Oh, you know what? Who's your daddy is kind of weak, but what about whose pussy is this?
That is what I'll say.
So you don't like do?
Not you.
Yeah, because you know what? I've never said who. I'll say that after, you know, like that's daddy pussy. You know what I'm saying? But I will never say it during sex. But I will say whose pussy is this? You know what I'm saying?
No, during sex, like there's been girls that I've been, fucking doing pretty well, and I tell them that I know that they get off to. Is that a kid in the background?
That it is.
But yeah, that I will say, this pussy belongs to daddy, stuff like that. But they enjoy it. The girls that I kind of know who to do it with.
I was just about to say that.
But
like
you said, you have to be in tune to who your partner is, and whoever I'm with, I'm not gonna say it to him if we've never had that conversation, or I don't know that you're not into that, because some girls will be into, like, I would say, like a praise kink.
Right.
And they like to be called a little girl, daddy's little girl, this and that. So when you say things like that, it gets them off. Like literally just hearing that turns them on so much that
you don't have to say nothing to me.
Yeah.
You can talk, but you don't necessarily have to.
Yeah.
So for you, she hung up. The baby was in the background talking like crazy. But Mike, give me some. You know what? This. I got one more. But I mean, you don't like to hear like who pussy is this, especially if he tearing it up. Okay, so what's question, ma'am? What's something that men do or say that you would like them to stop doing? People do not want to.
Oh no.
I'm just calling random people.
Oh.
That's funny.
I just know everybody that I deal with is probably asleep at this point.
Everybody sleep? Like people do not want to ask that statement. But the whose pussy is this? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now, who's your daddy is kind of weird. Now, especially because if you in there tearing that motherfucker up, you gonna ask who pussy is this.
I'm just, if he really in there tearing it up,
he should know it's automatically his.
Say it. If he is tearing it up, I'm going to beat him to saying it. 9 times out of 10, I might be only saying it back if he said it. And not that you didn't have a great idea. Like, I'm not agreeing with.
So you would never say, if it's not his pussy, would you be honestly with him?
I'm not saying I would probably not initiate that comment. Like, I wouldn't just blurt it out. I would respond to it.
Just because he asked.
I think that's corny.
Okay.
But it's just like saying, do you want to go on a date? And yeah, I'm going to go with you. Yeah, you go out. I'm not saying I didn't want to go because I didn't bring it up. You brought it up first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but if you don't want to go on a date, you would say, like, no, I'm good. Yeah, so if he says, like, who pussy is this and it ain't his pussy, would you be like, yeah, it ain't yours, bro?
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I don't, it's not like that's happened a ton of times, but I feel
that's
like.
That's not one of them things. Like,
yeah,
you gotta ask.
Yeah, I really feel like I'm not even going to say something like that unless I've specifically talked to somebody or I know how their personality is and I know what our conversations are like and they like that stuff. Because I've told people, I've had people after we've had sex and they're like, I really like it when you, and like we'll talk later on, they'll be like, you're going to have to come over here and show me who this pussy belongs to again.
Yeah.
Because.
So then you know that that's what they like.
Role play. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
an ax. Yeah. Especially if I'm in there and I'm doing all these acrobat
and
all that shit.
Respond.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Yeah. Because I'm like you say, I'm not gonna ask if I feel like I'm in there half-assing.
Yeah.
Why would you?
But you know what? In reality, I don't even think I would be offended if somebody said, "Yeah, it's not yours, bro." I'd be like, "Well, fuck it then." You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it would hurt my feelings. Now, if that's my wife and she'd be like, "Yeah, bro, this ain't yours," then we got a problem.
You already know your wife.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta ask.
Yeah, but my thing is, if it's just somebody that I'm, first of all, you're not gonna ask that question to somebody that you just met and fucking.
That's the thing. You're not.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you in there and you patrolling that pussy, it's my shit. This is my beat. I walk this motherfucker every day or wherever.
Not so like a one-nighter type thing to do.
Man, can you imagine that?
What, on a one-nighter? You just come in and do
who pussies? She like, I just met you, motherfucker.
I don't know yet.
Say I'm writing my name on this motherfucker. You think old boy asked that when he was eating his girl out when she just fucked her ex?
Oh my goodness!
Can you imagine that? He eating it.
I can't imagine that.
Eating another dude coming. He like, who pussy is this?
I can't.
She probably thinking in her head like, definitely not yours,
guys
bro.
Don't like ranch and stuff like that. It's like, I don't eat more stuff.
Dudes out here not eating ranch?
Absolutely. And they
really?
say,
I like ranch.
I like ranch too.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my God. Put it up on Instagram. Yes.
Who likes ranch?
No. Say, what is it with guys and not wanting to eat like ranch or like mayo or like any
mayo tastes like shit. That's why.
It's a thing.
See, that's a old homophobic type of person though. You know what I'm saying? If you comfortable in your sexuality,
it's like nigga,
it's ranch. It's good. No, Miracle Whip tastes like shit. Mayo tastes like shit.
Miracle Whip is amazing. Especially the olive oil.
It leaves that nasty taste in your mouth.
Good. He doesn't know about it.
Nah.
I will have the olive oil.
I think you got to be white to eat anything mayonnaise or Miracle Whip. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. No. You seen Undercover Brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
It just wasn't. We're not gonna argue that. You know what I'm saying? Racism can be gone. Mayonnaise it's gonna always be a race thing. It's just
or
Miracle Whip mayonnaise. You know, Miracle. You know, it is. It's actually
mayonnaise with what in it? Because you're talking to
a little sugar in the motherfucking shit. That's all it is. Miracle Whip and mayonnaise is literally.
Have the olive oil and I like the new jars they got that has like.
Look, see what I'm saying?
So you can squeeze it.
See, you motherfuckers Miracle Whip ain't nothing but Jeffrey Dahmer's little brother that was actually raised by the mom. That's all it is. It's a little bit sweeter. Mayonnaise is death. It's terrible. Miracle Whip is a little sweeter, but it's nasty. It all leaves a nasty taste in your mouth.
Got it.
You like Miracle Whip?
I like it. I like sandwiches. And I use Miracle Whip to cook a lot.
And what?
It's an amazing meat tenderizer.
Really?
Absolutely.
Baking, right? You saying like baking?
Type of meat that you're cooking.
To me, baking is more of like desserts and stuff. Like, is that not? Is
you don't bake your meat?
No, bake your meat. But I feel like baking is more desserts and things like that.
No, you can bake chicken.
To baking any type of meat.
Yeah, you can bake chicken. You can bake steak.
Well, I guess you can.
You can use it in a slow cooker. You can use it in anything. I promise you, it'll change your life. Even with the ribs, before you put them on the grill, if you marinate them in your
you already know what black people marinate their ribs in. Italian dressing. You ever done that?
Those closed-in black people that still use only
Italian dressing, seasoning, salt, little garlic.
To break it down. And
beer too. We use beer. I you know what I use?
It's the most black thing a black person can do.
We gonna ask. But you know what? I actually marinate my shit in, and people don't know Pepsi. Like you can marinate your ribs in like Pepsi.
That. I believe that.
Yeah. It just breaks down the enzymes in the meat and it creates
very, very good. Mountain Dew, same thing.
Really?
Yeah. But
I'm not
Miracle Whip, I'm gonna try it because it's something. What the fuck did you show me? No, you showed me. You had actually. I stole the idea from you baking my sweet potato pie in that graham cracker crust. Yeah.
I don't like no games. Okay.
But I'm gonna try Miracle Whip.
And that sweet potato pie changed your life, didn't
it? It didn't, but.
I think it did,
no, it was good. It was good. No. It was good. It was good, but it just wasn't crust to me. You know what I'm saying?
Compare things. See,
always.
No, it's not. It's not about comparing one thing to another. It's about, is this good? Good
pussy, bad pussy. You gotta compare.
No,
it was good. No,
everything is its own event.
No, I'm not gonna take it from you. It was good.
But what?
I'm not even gonna say but. I'm gonna say it was good.
I mean, I don't care because I love it.
Yeah. It was definitely good. It was good. We're gonna leave it at that. It was good. We're gonna leave it at that. It was good. I just prefer crust.
Hey.
Yeah.
Crust,
that's
all in
it.
your house, all in your storehouses, all in your fancies. Crust.
If because it was an amazing idea. It was. And I tried it.
What was it?
It was graham cracker crust.
That sounds better than regular crust.
And it does, you know what I'm saying? It was very good and sweet.
I feel like crust is
boring.
That most people don't even eat the back part of it. They'll eat the underneath. Some of them
just because it's touching the sweet potato pie, right?
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
He wants to hold on to the crust.
I eat my crust.
Hey, and guess what?
I eat.
This is how people do it. They experience something beautiful, but when it wasn't their idea.
No, don't listen to that. I gave her all props. Did I not text you? Was like, what's that? And then, you know what? Believe it or not, I've never made a sweet potato pie until she actually posted that, and I was like, that was my first time making a sweet potato pie.
The problem might not have been the crust, baby.
No. Because when I did it with regular pie crust, that shit was fire. It was just.
That's because in your mind you have already accepted this.
I
like this.
No, definitely not. What you're doing. And I'm very open-minded. That's what made me try it. I was like, let me try it. It just didn't work for me. It was good though. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm glad you tried it and enjoyed it a little bit.
See, you taught me something.
Love it.
Look at it. All right.
I mean, I don't know how much you want to talk about this pie you don't like.
No, I did like it. I did like it. I did like it. I just. It wasn't my go-to. That's what we're gonna
y'all
say.
Don't get sweet today,
see what I'm saying?
Because y'all do stuff like this.
Look, I didn't do that. Where was my food?
See, there you go. All right, we're gonna end it on that note. She did, but you know what? Since you're gonna tell all the fellas Sweeties Day, since a lot of ladies didn't. All the fellas out there, happy Sweeties Day from Queen Fierce.
Yes, listen.
See, now I don't feel special.
You know what? Let's.
Yep. Now I don't.
I just watered your shit down.
I did feel special until everybody got with that.
You know what? Let's call. We got one more. Let's take this one last call before we go. Because this motherfucker, she actually just popped up on here, so clearly she just walked up.
Oh no, is it who I think it is?
Yeah, I want to hear the foolery. That's if she even pick up. Now you was just on here, so let's hear the foolery.
It's gonna disappear out there again.
This is a very opinionated person.
She on the show every week. He calls her. I feel like
going
or every
going.
What?
Yeah.
Who is it?
We're gonna have to call her like our little mascot or something like that.
Do you watch the show?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I don't ever watch the whole thing. Like I'm watching it.
She has a friend that lives down south.
Mm-hmm.
He just moved down south.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that gives away. I didn't want to use names.
But no, she's always on the show, and she gives her opinion.
Yeah, we always pick on her about going to bed because she always says she's going to bed, and then she'll be on there for another hour
giving her opinion.
Yeah.
And she's on here right now saying giving her opinion. Nope, I'm gonna try to call her one more time, and then we're gonna leave it at that. Ryan.
No, was that Ryan? I didn't meet Ryan. I'm gonna hear.
Oh, Alex. Oh, I'll let him explain it to you. Go ahead, Mike.
What do I have to explain?
What happened to Lady J?
She I don't know. She just started missing the show a lot, and we wanted a female guest that would be here on a regular basis. We didn't want somebody that was just, I'm gonna come in when I can. Yeah. She had a lot of excuses at one point in time, and we were like, you know what? If you can't make the show, we'll find somebody else to do it.
It's not a priority.
Yeah, we found somebody else, and then it wasn't a priority for them either. And now we got somebody else. And I don't know if it's a priority for them either. They came in hard though, so we'll give her an opportunity.
Oh, man.
It'd be very hard for a lot of women to commit.
It's not.
I said a lot, not all.
It's not. Well, no, I don't even think. I think that they, lose interest, and then they.
No, because he still calls the one, and she wants to. She wants to take over the show on the phone.
Oh,
never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into this.
No, yeah,
Let's cut the last 5 minutes of the show.
No, like, but we'll talk. It's cool. I understand because most women want the attention without the work and the process and the development that podcasts and TV shows and all that stuff requires. Because I got a podcast and I have a growing YouTube channel and stuff like that. And you gotta
a podcast?
Do it when you don't
What's your
feel
podcast
like it.
about?
It's called Pass the Plate, Mind, Body, and Soul Food.
I was gonna say invite me on, but I don't know if is that proper for Mike Nancy after dark time.
I mean, I know how to navigate conversation pretty well.
No, I mean I don't.
He's like, I don't know how to navigate.
No filters.
No. That's not all I have to offer.
I know.
Mike Nancy after dark.
Yeah, I'd love to have you on.
Okay, I'll come on. If you ever want me to come on, I'll be there.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah.
On that note,
you too, Twan. I wouldn't leave you up.
I already know. No, definitely not. Definitely not. No, on that note, we're gonna end it on that note, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Give us applause and a shout out to Queen Fierce for coming on the show. She's been showing us mad love. I appreciate her, especially with the opinionated shirt on. Ladies, Mike did a great show today. You know what I'm saying? Especially with his stroke game.
He did.
Yeah, he did his thing.
No.
They're gonna be in your DMs later. Watch.
They might be.
Stroke me like that, Mike. So but tune in next week. This is episode 15. We'll see y'all here next week on episode 16. Y'all can catch this episode on YouTube, iHeartRadio, iCloud. I'm sorry, Apple Podcast, Spotify, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, on all platforms. Check us out. Show us some love. Leave your comments below on Instagram. We appreciate y'all. Peace.
Shoot, I would have called Jasmine if I would have known she was gonna be up.
Like talking?
No. What was I about to say? I thought I was going to say, oh, never mind. Lady J. You met Lady J.
Yeah.
Lady J is all right. I don't know. She was too much. She wanted to argue about everything and take over every podcast. You couldn't sit here and have